Giddy up! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Griff Gang. Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer. I'm not hungry, like that salad really filled me up. I gave my cat to wait for you. Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
Don't talk to me! Cuties do a video. Good for you.
Hello, it's ready.
Exactly, teardrop.
Yeehaw!
He's just my brother. He's my brother. You know? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck. Yeah! Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We made it back around. So glad to see your faces here in chat. WNC Tar Heels, Carrie, Cancer Warrior, Charlotte, Dinky, Full Throttle, C. Michelle, actually a bear, Ray's Dak the Lion, Kyle, hello, Seattle Sapphires, a low carb world, Lottie Lion, Michelle, Shelly Ray, oh hell no, Susie Q, Sassy Mama, Wicked Crafter, the In Crane Bo, is it Bo Girl? Hello, good to see you. Maui, Max, Drama B. She is in worse shape since being back. How is she going to do a 19-hour flight? So welcome, everybody. We got a lot to go over today. So kind of want to get right into it. It's been confirmed yesterday. Hello, Fauntleroy, Panda Pondu, Mac Attack, out of Foodie's own mouth. And we already knew it, right? Because everybody has already said that they've looked into the locations that Salah is able to travel to. Salah is just like Chantel. We always talk about that. He wants people to believe that basically he can go anywhere. Hey, Gorlick, good to see you. They were talking about going to Belize, and wherever they were going was going to be tropical. And we all knew it was either going to be Thailand or Malaysia. And Foodie, and I think it was genuine. I think it was a genuine slip up. Like Foodie, obviously, her mind every day seems to be a little bit more far gone. Hello, Nana Spike T. Good to see you. Ivy, hello. Hi, gang. It's Sunshine's second last day here in Holland. Sunshine, enjoy your time, hun. And good to see you guys. Mikey, thank you so much for the support, hun. She slips on purpose. Maybe. But I'll tell you what, because me and Sam watched that clip together, and I'm pretty sure she didn't mean to say that. Like, she literally just word vomits and says things. And then, like, it took her a minute to even realize that she had even said it. Anyways, confirmed from Foodie, they are going to Malaysia. Yes, that I do believe that is the destination if this whole vacation happens, because where is the money coming from to pay for the travel? Because Sam made a good point yesterday. I was like, I just think that she's not paying rent and she's using that money to travel, and they're going to pay for the vacation. She was like, do you realize how much it costs to buy these plane tickets for them to go and to Malaysia? She's like, it's thousands of dollars. I was like, I don't know about that. But I mean, I guess for the two of them, probably that's what it's going to cost them to fly there and then fly home. So yeah, where is the money coming from? Even if we are to believe she's doing this, do you know how much money that she would have to be making on the side? Okay, so if she's doing this behind the scenes feeder content, which is totally possible, okay, is she that sought after that she's making that much money? I just feel like if Foodie was making that kind of money behind the scenes doing her little feeder content or whatever, I feel like she would be doing a little bit more flexing, if you will. not that she's not obviously spending money. She is, okay? She said she didn't buy a second seat. Of course, she's not going to buy a second seat. She's a skinny 360. Why would she buy a second seat? Nana Spike T, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello, girl. Carrie Ludwig says, shout out to Sassy Mama and goodbye, Kyle, for keeping me posted on Girl World while I was away at the beach for 5 days. Look at you show off. Love you, ladies. I love them too, Carrie. Thank you, ladies. We appreciate you for keeping our girl caught up while she could enjoy her beach time. Must be nice, girl. Thank you for the support. I hope you had a great trip. Hello, our Foodie Beauty. And why would she be on Kick and Twitch all the time? Exactly. So I don't know what shenanigans. It's going to be terrible with one seat. I agree. I don't know what shenanigans Salah and Foodie have going on. We could sit here and we could rack our brains until we all have migraines trying to figure out exactly what the hell they are doing. And this is what I told myself after I was thinking about paying for this trip to Malaysia, right? Because I felt like I had it all played out into my head and that's how it always is. Like, I always feel like I know what's going on. I put all the pieces to the puzzle together, and then somebody says something, and then the whole puzzle just basically falls on the floor, and I'm back to square one, and I'm like, fuck. So, with that being said, I've decided personally to just take a breath and just watch what happens, okay? I can't sit here and come up with all these theories because, see, my thing is I'm too invested into this shit. And then I'll say, I'll die on that hill. I know this is what's happening and this is it and nothing else. And then something happens again and I'm just, I'm all shredded to pieces, okay? So I just need to watch and pay attention and figure out what the two of these jackasses got going on. All right. So that's what I plan to do. They're going to Malaysia. Okay. Well, at least that's the plan thus far. That's where she thinks she's going. We'll see. You want to poll whether or not they are actually going to go on vacation? I feel like it's a little early for that, but we definitely can. Hold on just a second. Do you think the Cancer Warrior, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello, vacation will happen? Check yes or no. Incoming. There you go. She's playing us. She didn't even know how long the flight was to Malaysia. So Foodie being on a flight for 19 hours in her condition, to me, it's wild, right? I'm just like, and we used to say this when Foodie would travel, and understand maybe the flight wasn't 19 hours, but still, how long was she traveling during those flights coming back from the Middle East? It was pretty long too. It was a long travel, especially when she went to Syria and then she had to take like a 3-hour car ride. Hey, Camos again, Chantel, Butter Crumpet. Hello. That 3-hour car ride just to get to the airport and then doing traveling and layovers and everything. And I understand that she's obviously gained a lot of weight since Syria and health has gotten worse. But still, my point is she was able to do it then. More than likely, if she gets the funds to go, she'll pull off that shit. I feel like Foodie will travel through any state. To see Salah and to show the haters that her handsomest husband exists, she will put herself through anything. Like, basically, she would be at death's door, still willing to board this plane for 19 hours to fly to Malaysia, as long as she could stick it to the haters and get to see her romance scammer. You think Thailand? What makes you say that, Butter Crumpet? Maybe there's a reason she goes through. What do you mean, grunge 90s music? Hello, Teddy Pig. The Boil needs a separate seat. Yes, the Boil is obviously its own entity. Foodie, we're going to need you to go ahead and get the Boil little, is the Boil a girl or a boy? I feel like the Boil is a boy. It's a male. So I feel like you're going to need to get the Boil some swimming trunks, some sunglasses, some sunscreen, pack a little travel carry-on bag for said Boil. We don't want the Boil to get, bored during the 19-hour flight. Don't forget that. I said yes to vacation because somehow she always manages to get her way. That's a great point too, Bubblegum. I can't tell you how many times personally that I have said, this is not going to happen. There's no way she's going to go to the Middle East and meet a stranger she doesn't even know. There's no way that Salah exists. There's no way that Dishwasher exists. And boy, golly, I be damned. every single time, and she pops up and it happens. She makes it happen somehow, some way. But this situation, as far as if Foodie still had her YouTube channel, I would be less hesitant on I would think that it's very possible that she could have the funds to go on her little vacation. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get into the videos because I want to cover two today. Foodie, while she's gone on this vacation, right, Dynamite? That was good. Hello, Tiny Kitten. The Boyle's gonna be the co-pilot. Yes. Kumquat Manager, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. Our M, Drama Llama, hey girl, Harp, Blondie B, and Meatball times 3. Oh wait, Ashley too. Welcome, welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor.
How do you conquer an entire jar of pickles?
Yeah.
One crunch at a time.
Ooh, one crunch at a time. So basically what you're saying, Pickle, is one by one, one pickle at a time is one by one. Man, very poetic. Thank you so much, Kumquat Manager. I appreciate you. Hello, MC. Good to see you. Good morning. Lori Compton. Hello, girl. Had heart catheter Friday because stress test showed small, medium blockage of the artery. No way. There was no blockage. This former fatty got the all clear. I was going to say, I'm sure. Aren't you glad that you went through and had that done, Lori? Considering it could have been the opposite of that if you had not possibly got the surgery done. I'm so glad to hear it, girl, and congrats to you. And thank you for the support. That's so scary, man. Yes, fantastic news. One by one pickle at a time is one by one. She definitely needs at least 2 airplane seats. Foodie, at this point, probably needs 3 airplane seats, okay? She needed 2 seats 3 years ago. At this point, she needs a seat for her Gun, and her Boyle. I said what I said, okay? Hello, Ash. Good to see you. Mary Sparkle, hello. She will need to pack a snack and activities for the Boyle. Yeah, you're going to have to ask your buddy, Fat GP, to plan some activities for your baby Boyle. It's not a baby Boyle, but your Boyle, Foodie, okay? It's definitely not a baby the way that she describes that motherfucker and how it keeps leaking and leaking and leaking. The thing's still leaking. I thought the thing was done. Hey, Jingle Cat, good to see you. Hello, Seattle Sapphires, a low carb world. Foodie, Gunther, and the Boyle bed rotting in Malaysia. Yes, that's exactly what's going to be happening in Malaysia. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. Lots of stairs involved. This is the day that she's going to lock in, according to Foodie. And oh my God, the fact that she's that delusional and she thinks that she's going to commit herself to any of this shit is fucking hilarious. I love that for all of us because that equals quality content. Let me tell you something, girl. Seattle, thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, Be Like Water Baby. And thank you for the super chat earlier before we even started. Don't get hospitalized there broke with no insurance. Girl, exactly. Foodie, you would think in your condition, you would be concerned about leaving Canada, going to any country, doing any kind of travel because anything could happen to you at any given time. And girl, I know you ain't got money like that. There ain't it's just not possible. It's not. Hey, Snarky. Thank you, Be Like Water Baby. Big Bertha, hello. At a doctor's appointment out of town. We'll try to make it, but hugs and love to you all. You as well. I hope everything goes well. And Big Bertha, thank you for the support, girl. Thank you for checking in. Hello, Sky. Hashtag justice for Yamano. Yummy, strong. Screw you, Rosie. I just was reading that drama on Twitter. I haven't got completely caught up. It seems like Rosie's showing her ass. We're going to have to eventually catch up on Rosie, do a stream dedicated for those who do enjoy the Rosie lore. There are also other creators who cover Rosie. You have Scrange, which is a great reaction channel. Scar, who also is a great reaction channel that covers Rosie. But I'm going to have to check in myself and see what's going on now that she's got this new man. And there seems to be some kind of sus situation going on with dude's age. I don't know exactly what it is, but they were trying to give Rosie shit and force her to answer how old her new man is, and she refused. And I believe, according to the Twitter yesterday, that she rage quit over it, which only says one thing, okay? There's 2 options here. Either the dude is really old, like an old man or something, and she's embarrassed, or maybe this person is really young. But I mean, Rosie's in her 30s, so I'm thinking more than likely that this is like a senior citizen type deal situation. We'll stay tuned for more. As soon as I know more details, ladies and gentlemen, I will report back to you guys. I wouldn't think, Cancer Warrior, that she would do that. I don't know. I mean, who knows? I'm thinking though, I'm leaning more towards it's probably like a senior or some shit like that. Ida No says younger. Oh God. I mean, why would you not answer that question? I'm thinking old. I want to believe old until otherwise is proven. I'll just say that much. Scott, thank you for the support, hun. Mignette says, if the boil is a boy, it's the only boy that will stay near that area. That's one loyal boil. Yes, that was a mouthful too. I just want you to know, Mignette. I just cannot believe that she's still scooting around purchasing gauze for this leaking boil at this point because the doctor didn't want to drain it. And I'm going to tell you, it is my belief that the doctor was like, listen, the doctor could have sat there and did the little operation on his little table or whatever, drain that sucker right there on the spot. But I would imagine, considering Foodie's hygiene, he was like, listen, lady, just go home and take your antibiotics and let that motherfucker go on its own. Not the loyal boil. Mignette, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Mrs. Fluffy Bottom. Cutie is going to be on a 19-hour flight. If Salah thinks he's not going to put out, he's sadly mistaken. Foodie is expecting to get cupcake recipe down. Just so you know, Salah, you're going to have to deliver. I don't know what, get yourself a strap or something, but our girl is expecting to get plowed. I'm just saying, I'm speaking the obvious, ladies and gentlemen. She's been getting herself all worked up, riding around on her wheelie cart over there, getting some vibration. She's actually got some feeling going on down there, Salah. I just want you to know that. So put out, buddy. Foodie is going to collect. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, girl. And thank you so much for the support. Good to see you. Very good, says Foodie does Malaysia. She's going to have a stroke. Girl, it's going to be so hot and humid. Snarky says she'll use her pretty privilege to get an extra seat. Don't worry, guys. No, what's going to happen is she's going to force herself into other people's space. They're going to complain, and people are just going to go ahead and give Foodie her way like they always do, because nobody wants to deal or sit next to somebody as big as Foodie spilling over on top of them. That's what I think will happen. We'll see. Stay tuned for more, and good to see you, Snarky. I got a little behind the chat talking about Rosie's ass. Jeff's Couch Pineapple, hello. I could not be caught dead traveling for a cheating, low-value man and knowing good and well she's paying for it all. However, that's happening. I can promise you this much, okay? Foodie is funding the entire trip. Everything. So, yeah, let that sink in. Jeff, good to see you, hon, and thank you for the support. She ain't going anywhere. Salad is dragging her along. Not the first time. Y'all don't think that Salah would like a break from this? Is the only reason I think that Salah will, if they can make this happen with the financial situation, I think that Salah will go through with the vacation to get a break from Syria. I really could see him doing that to use Foodie for a trip. Big Bertha says, I don't want to be her boil friend. Yes, that's right, Big Bertha. Thank you, hun. Hello, Freya. Good to see you. Jay Denise, hello. He needs a cupcake extender. Exactly. He's going to peg Foodie. Oh, my God. Thank you for being a member, hun. Ew. Oh, God. Some of these comments, I'm just going to skip them. I started it. No, I didn't start it. Somebody else did. Hey, Raven. Good to see you, hun. Shelly Ray says, I can't even look at a cupcake and not think about Salah. Salah's weird looking pickle. I think the whole community is totally, the same. That nobody is going to look at cupcakes and not think about Foodie and her romance scammer. It's just what it is. And I love that for all of us. And thank you for the support, hun. Yeah, I know. It's great, MC. All right, so listen, we're going to get into the stream where she was out scooting in the sharking, I should say, in the food court again. and those girls behind her, man, they were having a field day. I didn't watch all of it. I seen people talking about it on Twitter. So when I watched it myself, I didn't realize that these girls were like gawking at her for a long time. And I know that Foodie, number one, when somebody is staring at you, you can feel it. If you're turned the other way, for whatever reason, you can feel somebody staring at you, right? Not only that, but Foodie is sitting there. The view that you are seeing on the phone is the same on your device, is the same view that she sees herself. So she sees these. You're not going to tell me that she doesn't see these women behind her, gawking, pointing, laughing, taking pictures of her. And she just stayed there for whatever reason. I was like, girl, turn the phone, get up and move, do something. But she did not. I couldn't believe how long it went on for. I'm hyped for this trip. She will suffer even more than Thailand. Oh, for sure. Hello, Dungeon Roses. This is Wild Monday Talk. We need to get our lives together, and I love it here. So do I, girl. And thank you for being a member for 25 months. This is a place where I get to come and let all this shit out, okay? The conversations that I get to have about Sam, like, they're short. They're not, like, we don't talk about this stuff very long. So all of this that I watch and I consume through either Foodie and reaction channels, clips on Twitter, I hold all of that in until I get, and then it just all comes out like word vomit. And so for 2 to 3 hours at a time. And I'm like, boy, I feel a lot better now. I can go about my normal life until tomorrow. Hey, Straight Carp, good to see you. Dungeon of Roses, thank you for being a member, hun. Ellie says, agree. Salah has to deliver. This trip will absolutely happen because Salah has to keep her delusional. She is bursting at the seams to hold the cupcake. Let me also say, my husband and my friends do not give a fuck about girl world. That's how it is. 10 KD. Yep, exactly. And I know, again, this is what it is. Prepare yourself. Now that Foodie has some time alone, we said this the other day, how she's been basically living with somebody for a long time. This is the first time that Foodie has truly lived alone. I don't know, since she's been on YouTube. I don't know of any time that Foodie actually got to live and spend this much time by herself. And thinking about the fact that she's so excited to see Salah and everything is so different about that leads me to believe that she's more than likely consuming some content that she wouldn't normally consume. And I'll leave it at that. I will leave that to your imaginations. Let them go wherever they will. That is what I'm thinking. She's definitely a lot more excited in a different way. Like, yes, Foodie was more excited, but not more excited, but excited before to see Salah. But it was more in a way of, I can't wait to prove to the haters. But this time seems a lot like, anyways, I think you guys know where I'm going with that. Let me go ahead and get this stream pulled up. This one is titled Mall. So the content that Foodie has now just involves her riding her mobility scooter to the mall. And when she goes to the mall, ladies and gentlemen, what does that mean she's going to do? What kind of content is she going to provide? Food court content, or now she's moved on to Tim Hortons. So there is that. Let me see here. No, not that one. Not that one. Oh, for the love of Christ. Why can't I never get this right? Who's been messing with my buttons? That'll have to do. $1,500 for her to fly, $600 for him to fly, $1,500 for a room for a month, $3,600 before food, transportation, and entertainment. Wow, that was really a really good financial plan you put together there for Foodie and Salah for their travel. You're probably pretty right about that. So you're looking at, let's say, $4,000 for these two to travel. And Foodie's been demonetized off of the YouTube platform. And again, going back to thinking about her doing feeder content, which is absolutely possible. Do you know how much, I'm sure that feeder content pays well. I'm not going to debate that. But you do still realize that she has over $3,000 worth of bills alone in Canada that she has to pay for. Okay. She's still buying food and other stuff. So according to her, she's going to maintain paying her bills in Canada, which are around $3,000, and she's going to pay for this trip, which is going to be around $3,600 to $4,000 without food and entertainment and things like that. I don't know that she could do that much feeder content. I don't know. Again, I'm stumped, and I'm just going to have to watch and see what happens because I don't know what to think. The money obviously is coming from somewhere. I just Googled and it says Syrians need a visa to travel to Malaysia as of 2026. Does he not have a visa, Kyle? Well, in a pickle, of course, but I mean, we're not even going to get into all of those details.
Mahaba. How do I unpin this?
So with that being said, March, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a hell of a month to keep up with Foodie, and I'm super excited for it.
Delete it. What the hell? Hi, my niece. Belle, then Dragon. Hold on.
Because here's the thing, even it's going to be a lot of pausing. It is what it is because these thoughts just come in my brain and I need to release this information to you guys. Even if they end up going on this trip, okay? Even if they make the trip happen. So where am I? Do you think the vacation will happen? I think yes. I think yes. And the reason I say that is kind of like what somebody said in the chat before is that she just tends to, make shit happen somehow, some way. She sticks to when she says she's going to do something other than dieting and exercise, she usually does it, right? So I'm going to lean towards yes. Now, the deal with Salah is I do think, that something could happen. I think that Salah wants to go. I don't think that he necessarily wants to stand Foodie up. I think he more than likely would love to travel and get a break from Syria and go on vacation and flex in front of everybody that he's a YouTube celebrity and I got this Canadian woman who's paying for my trip, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, he would love to do that. Now, something might happen to where he can't travel. That definitely is a possibility. So here's the thing. If they manage to go on this trip to Malaysia, which is a possibility, okay, definitely possible, I don't think that she'll be able to pay for her apartment while she's gone. That's my concern because when she doesn't pay for the apartment and she loses her place in Canada, what happens to the cat? By the way, tomorrow is the 17th, ladies and gentlemen. BG is scheduled to be spayed tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And she said as of yesterday that she's still going to go through with it. We shall see.
Hello. Belle, Duntu, Austin, Tracy, Foodie fan. Issa P, Kaliki, Austin Girl, Island Dragonfly. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys, if you celebrate. Island, Dragonfly, Sugar Plum, Ashra, Foodie fan. Thank you, Grimace. Thank you, Cheesy Yum Yum. Raptor. Man, you guys, there's only one elevator working. So I had to wait 15 minutes for the elevator to get to my floor.
Wait a minute. Sugar Pop Lily Mae says, I found the hotel she will stay at. It's $13 a night and it's beside a 7-Eleven and a KFC. $13 a night? Really?
Then the whole way down, like almost every floor, it stopped. And I was in the corner like whenever that happens, like it sucks because you gotta wait, but it's okay. 15 minutes. Hey, Chudster. I think we all need to learn to be more patient in life.
Seattle Sapphire says the big question is she going back to Canada after the trip? That is a good question, Seattle Sapphire. So the trip is only supposed to be a month, which I mean, not only a month is a long time for anybody to go on vacation. But she can leave Canada for 6 months or something like that before she has to renew her visa. I think it's going to depend on what Salah does. If she can talk Salah into, and if he's allowed to stay in Syria for as long as, they can figure out, then she's not going to go back to Canada anytime soon. We shall see. Again, it's one of those things where I just said, we're going to have to watch and see what happens. Hey, Lindsay, good to see you. Seattle, thank you for the super chat, hun.
The Pro Max feature. Hello, Cheesy Bread. It's called makeup. I love it. My eyelids are so wrinkly now. They're really thin and when I put eyeshadow, they move around. I ordered some CeraVe retinol cream. Thank you, Cheesy Bread. You too, Mike. I need a coffee. Cheesy Bread Imposter. Alien. Hello, Alien. Dad. Well, I'm not fully healed, so I don't feel too great, but I'm getting there, inshallah, You are beautiful.
My bad. I had her on 2x speed.
Hello, Teardrop. Well, I have to say I'm very happy to see you. And of course, Tracy and everybody, but Chudster, yeah. We are beezing. Don't you need me to ask that, Beezes? Your wife is
I mean, $45 for a hotel room is pretty damn cheap, okay? But considering that she plans on staying for a month, that's a lot of money, bro.
what? It went by too quick. Hello, Glitter. We're doing Galentine's. Not fussed. Daisy, girl, hello. Strawberries, what news do you have to report for us today? 1969er. We bees. Is what we do. You're not a
So that theory still stands. Hold on a second. Do you think the vacation will happen? 1,000 votes. Thank you for your participation. 69% say no and 31% say yes. Interesting. So the majority as of right now think no. Okay. Hey, Spiteful Peaky Jean. Good to see you. I would never, ever leave my pets for an entire month. Spiteful Peaky Jean. Exactly. And she keeps saying how she knows that BG is very attached to her and how BG doesn't like other people. So like when her mom comes over and her aunt comes over and when Pete's was over there, that BG will take off and she will hide and she's going to leave that poor cat for an entire month with Pete. So if that is your plan, you should go ahead and allow Pete's to move in so BG can start getting used to Pete's. If that is your plan, you shouldn't just take off and subject BG to Pete's without you being there. That's the least you could do for that poor cat is just allow him to come over there, stay in that extra room. And so BG can get used to Pete's while you're still here. Mignette says, isn't her leaving Canada going to mess with her insurance? She had to sign the paperwork getting it back. That's a good point too. She had to sign paperwork saying that she wouldn't leave the country for like 6 months or something like that. Okay, Puff the Magic Dragon says she'll lose it the moment she leaves the country. Holy shit, I forgot about that, guys. I really did. I wasn't thinking about the insurance. That's another layer onto this whole situation. Somebody should ask her, what is she going to do about her insurance? So, okay, so my question is, they told her she can't leave the country. She signed the paperwork. And let's say she brings her ass back after a month of being in Malaysia. Are they just going to give it back to her? Or is that like breaking some kind of law in Canada as far as healthcare is concerned? And then she'll be screwed getting her insurance. I don't know how any of that works. I really don't. She can leave, but she can't be gone for more than 6 months. Okay, that would make sense, Sweet Sea Monster. Okay, so they're saying that she can't be gone for a certain amount of time. So as long as she's not gone, I guess for the 6 months or whatever, she can keep her insurance. Thank you for clarifying that. Mignette, thank you for the support, hon. Okay, so this theory that we came up with, and it's a good one. No, I didn't say Siri, go away. About Salah collecting the funds for the vacation, like her using Salah as like a savings account because she's so bad with money, and him even suggesting that to Foodie. Oh, if you want me to go on vacation, you know you're really bad with money. You need to send me the money so I can save it and make all the reservations, yada, yada, yada. You know the whole thing. And then for him last minute to say that he can't go for whatever reason. That is still absolutely on the table.
peasant. How can Rodeo from Rock of Love be a peasant? Gorlantines. Can we go somewhere new? Like where? Where do you want to go? I'm just going live now. Schedules with me. You're at your parents for dinner? Okay. You got extra.
Ivy Mike, that would be like a hell of a credit card that she would have got approved for. Like we're talking thousands of dollars. And people have, talked about maybe she got some kind of credit card, but at this point we're talking about a lot of money. I don't know that she would get approved for that much credit on a credit card. I just don't see it.
Extra kisses and a cake. Well, I got a happy Valentine's Day, hon, but we don't celebrate. I don't celebrate. Like Muslims don't celebrate, but I did a few cameos. The real.
It's so cute how you like to stress the community, how you're a Muslim and how you don't celebrate Valentine's. And then later on, you go on to talk about how you should treat yourself because it's Valentine's Day. Pick a lane, Foodie. Pick a lane. It's the same shit with Christmas.
JM. This mall is getting old.
You want to say that you don't celebrate, and then you want to treat yourself, or you want to have other people treat you. The only reason that you get on here and you say you don't celebrate is because your handsomest husband won't do anything special or nice for you.
Well, I'm sorry, but
And thank God you can use that for an excuse so you don't embarrass yourself. Hey, Ruby.
for now, okay? You got a homemade card? Someone's coming. The mall is fine. Queen size beauty. Hello. You too. I got to get more bandages. I'm tired of, I don't like Silly Billy. You don't mind the mall? Okay, guys. Hey, CP. A new vape? Oh, nice. I never tried Silly Billy for a reason. 4x4 gauze. I'm not even at the mall yet.
Yes, exactly. She also says she doesn't have to get gifts for anyone. She can't pick a lane. She takes up the two of them as it is. It's so true.
Teardrop, what about you? You doing anything for Valentine's? I know the answer already. Hell no.
You know Teardrop is poor. She can't even, this woman ain't had an oven in 7 years. You think she's going to do anything for Valentine's Day? Spend up her food stamps on chocolate? No, they banned that shit.
That's her present. She's doing nothing. She doesn't like it anyways. Silly Billy.
Feeds her husband off the floor, Chantel. What do you think?
Why isn't this working? Now we gotta wait for someone to come.
Oh my God.
Okay, let me try this.
Oh my God.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Whoops. Okay, here, we're gonna push through the door. Ugh. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. You were able to get through without waiting on someone to open the door for you. Look at you gun.
Okay. That works. Oh, it's nice today. Woohoo! Yalla.
Holy shit. I cannot believe how, I mean, I know you guys have said it, but she rarely, it seems like, goes to Walmart in the daytime. Look at that. That was her door. There's the Walmart. Look at you living the dream, Chantel. This would be dangerous for somebody like me, okay?
How can you say you're sick of the mall? Get a life. I forgot my, oh, look at all the salt. We're gonna drive slow over the salt, okay?
Man, I bet the potholes in Canada are really bad. Dude, we have one good snow here and they throw down all our salt, and then before you know it, like the roads look like they're just crumbling in.
Hey, everybody. Hey, ringworm. Ugh. Be careful.
Okay, so this whole situation about Foodie thinking that she's going to lock in today and she needs to go to the gym like twice a day, here's how you know she's full of shit. Because Foodie can make this really simple for herself. Listen, I get it. It's wintertime. It's cold. She wants to be able to get to the mall, into the Walmart pretty fast. Fair enough. Like, that's fine. Okay. Drive your little scooter to the mall. And then here's something that's going to blow your mind, Chantel. You don't have to worry about going to no gym. You could just park that motherfucker somewhere and take the key with you. Ain't nobody going to steal that piece of shit. And then walk around the mall for 30 to 40 minutes, maybe an hour. That's all you would need to do. Do that shit twice a day and you're going to be good. And then hop your ass, reward yourself with a ride back to your apartment. The reason that she keeps pulling this gym shit and she won't just walk around in a mall is because she can lie about it. She knows that she's not going to film her entire workout in the gym. Like, she'll go down there and she'll get on a treadmill and she'll show herself sweating or whatever, knowing good and well she's not doing what she's supposed to down there in the gym. So she can lie about it. She can control the narrative. If she was to actually go to the mall, she would be held accountable like she wants to be. People would encourage her. You can film everything else. There's no reason you can't film this. This is how I know for a fact that she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it because it would be so easy for her just to walk around the freaking mall. That would be it. You don't need to go to the gym. Love Not Hate says, in my opinion, travel vlogs is about getting her monetization back. Yes, this trip is an investment. God knows they're paying for it, but she is definitely going. Oh, okay. We'll see, girl. And I think they're definitely going to upload this content onto YouTube, and she will do it for free because number one, she wants to flex. She wants to show everybody her handsomest husband. And number two, yes, is to get her monetization back also. I think she's hoping that she can get her monetization back without uploading any kind of content. But if not, she will use that content to get her monetization back. Absolutely. And it is considered a business trip for them. That's how she put it with Salah. Or how she probably convinced him to go walk around the apartment, stand cooking, washing the dishes. So if she's not willing to do any of that, if Foodie is not willing to walk around the mall, stand doing dishes, walk around the apartment, do not believe for a second that she's going to the gym and she's actually working out. That's bullshit.
I'm trying my best. Hey, whoever reads this. Ooh, I'm gonna cross the street. Or try to. Let's boot it, guys. Hey, Magic Cat. Lynx. Who did I miss? You should see my shadow. It's hilarious. Whatever. I have every right to scoop, okay? Hi, Midnight Song. Island Dragon. The rats.
This literally looks like the opening of a horror movie. You put some scary music behind this and you mute whatever you hear right now on Foodie stream, you would think you were watching the opening of a horror movie.
Yeah, it's 4:30 here. So I should get over more, eh?
Don't go to sleep tonight, kitties.
Whoa. Imagine I get yelled at. Not today, I'm not in the mood. I'll give you a hell of a tongue lashing. I swear. Hell of a tongue lashing. Wow, it's nice out today. I am gonna scoop forever. Anyway, since it's Valentine's, I'm giving
Fucking traffic kills me, dude.
myself a gift.
I just gotta wonder what these people are thinking watching her with her tripod and her camera on this little bitty mobility scooter. It's gotta be hilarious. I'll be real honest. I would circle back around.
You're gonna get hit, hon. I hope not. Inshallah, no, but you know. A tongue lashing sounds. Salah's already fast asleep.
You realize that you admitted that Dee Dee wouldn't even give you a good old tongue lashing, Chantel? That speaks volumes. I mean, she's willing to get down and dirty with dishwasher, and she would not go downtown on you, Foodie.
The road scares. Would you ride on the road, Teardrop? I know the sidewalk is too bumpy and there's too many cracks and there's too much salt. It's like the road is smooth, you know? Let's see if we can make it in here. Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. I got it on bunny mode.
And you should have snow tires, by the way.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That dude said she should have snow tires. That's the first thing he noticed was those baby ass little tires she has on that thing.
I don't need my gloves today, I don't think. Oh.
Now, Foodie, here you go. Now's your opportunity. Holy shit. Are those sandals and socks, lady? Or are those shoes? Those have to be sandals with socks. What the fuck? Anyways, now's your opportunity to park that motherfucker and get to walking, girl. Build your stamina. You have it right here. Do you know how many people go to the mall in the wintertime because they can't walk outside because it's too cold or there's ice or there's snow? So they go to the mall and you literally can scoot right across the street and you're the one claiming that you want to build your stamina so you can go get digged down by the cupcake recipe and you won't even bother doing that. But you want us to believe that you're going to go to the gym. Right. Sure, Jan.
Hi, guys. I love nice people. Me too. Okay, I need a coffee like no one's business.
Canadians are wild, bro. I mean, I seen those sandals Dirt Neck had on and I was like, holy shit. So it just must be a thing in Canada.
So, yalla. You know where we're going. Hey, Deb. Oh, the olives have Twitter out of sorts. Oh, sorry about that.
And we're in the food court.
It smells like eggs again. I don't know why. I'm smelling eggs all the place. I feel like I should allow myself like one Valentine's treat today.
You just gave us a whole fucking spiel about how you do not celebrate Valentine's Day because you are a Muslim woman and you feel like you should treat yourself because of the day.
For dinner.
This is why we say one of many reasons, Foodie, that we say this.
My dad's my uncle.
Just so you know.
I don't want to cook for myself on Valentine's. It's an excuse. By the way, we have to come to this nail place before the trip. Silly Billy makes eggs. Hey, Scooter. No, I don't want eggs. Like, roasting me right out. Especially eggs that are from a restaurant.
What the fuck is Silly Billy? Why do they keep bringing that up?
Like,
look at that looking. Little girl's even looking. They're gawking, Foodie.
fresh
Oh my God. She's like, let me move out of the way. Hell.
flowers.
Run me over.
I don't think so.
That way you got a good look. Let's go back. Let's go back to bench lady, shall we? Look at her. She's like, God.
I don't think so. People are playing Pokemon cards here. Can we go to Lara? That my scooter doesn't fit in there.
So and we get these looks of other people looking at Foodie all the time. So that should tell you, and we speculate. You know, we want somebody so bad to be behind Foodie and to get the footage so we can see what it looks like. Remember that time when Peter was either live or doing a vlog or whatever, and we got to see Foodie behind the scenes, and she was holding her little tripod. She had it propped up on her boobs, and like the phone was right onto her face. It was really something to see. So these people are getting to see that side of all of this. Like, we think it's ridiculous the way she looks, and we don't even get to see the whole extent of everything. And that's why these people are just they are literally gawking at her. Be like Water Baby says, I pray the flight is only full of aunties. Oh, she would hate that. Thank you for the super chat, hun. A beast. Exactly, 2 Cardinals. Well, that's what makes it even worse, is the fact that she has that tripod. That tripod draws so much. I mean, of course, she draws the majority of the attention, just what she looks like in general, and the scooter. But that tripod and that phone, and her sitting there rambling into her phone, it really, really tips it over.
I don't want to park it here. Someone's gonna steal it. You think so?
Nobody is going to steal that piece of shit. It's you start it with a key. Who is going to go through the trouble of stealing your broke down, dirty ass mobility scooter, woman?
Careful with your feet. Yeah, I know. Remember I said nerd gathering and they were like, what? I mean, geek.
Did you see that woman? Tap it back. Do you see? I guarantee you this woman is on her lunch hour. She is doing her laps. She's getting her steps in at the mall. Take a look.
My scooter doesn't fit in there. I don't want to park it here.
I can tell by the way she's walking.
Someone's gonna steal it. You think so? Careful with your feet. Yeah, I know. Remember I said nerd gathering and they were like, what?
Over getting her steps in, girl.
I mean,
You should be doing, Foodie.
geek. I get motion sickness on this thing. When a man loves a beezer, he needs to take some Advil. She'll give him a headache all day long. Hello, Aurora. No barbecue chicken today. No. Whoa. Oh, it smells good in here, as usual. Chinese, yeah, yum. We're playing Big Little Lies song. In your love, I believe in your love. Monday or tomorrow is.
She's at the Starbucks. Oh, that person's definitely looking. They're peeking to get a look.
Neptune salad. Ew, what is that? Oh, YouTube lover, hello.
Jazzy says she has a flipping clinic in that mall. Yes, she does. Exactly. There's everything. Everything that she needs is right there. Jazzy, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Yep, I think so, Coco. But Monday or tomorrow is reset day. Like, I need to just clamp down.
Reset from what exactly, ma'am? Reset from what? Did she just fart? Probably. So that's today. Today is going to be reset day. Or no, I think this was the day before yesterday. So you already missed your first reset day. So you're starting out fresh today.
Look at these pies here. Like, I don't even want to be out in public right now, actually. But I need bandages. I'm making homemade chili. Yum. I have sour cream, but nothing else.
I just want you all to take in what we're actually witnessing right now. Foodie is out in a boot on her mobility scooter that she's entirely too big for because she needs bandages for her draining boil on her pussy on Valentine's Day. Tell me that karma's not real. Please, I dare you.
I don't want a cold drink. I think I'm gonna get a cold drink. Order through the app. No, I won't be cooking today. Yeah. I have cellulitis.
Look at that. You can get you one of them right there, Foodie. Look at that. That's fancy. You can get your steps in like that. You can lean over just like when you were leaning over your bathroom sink and cleaning your toilet. Remember that? You had the same stance going on.
Hey, Prunella.
That's the way you got to think about it, Andy. Seriously. This woman is spending Valentine's Day gunting around on a mobility scooter that she's too big for, buying gauze for her leaking pussy boil. Hey, Doomsday.
It's fupa bandages. Luke loves your chill talk. Yeah, a little bit, coach.
The odds are is that she's out. It's not like Chantel is responsible and she was like, I need to buy my gauze for my leaking boil before I run out. No, she waits until they're gone, until they're no more, which means what? Which means it's leaking right now as we speak into her pants. Hey, Lily. Welcome to the official support group. Thank you so much for joining, hun. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Guarantee she's not keeping it clean. Of course she's not keeping it clean. That's ridiculous. No, of course not.
Takes a little while, though, eh? Takes a little while.
Memphis says she's on her way to the Backstreet Boys concert. That's right, girl. Another month, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Drawing today? No, I'm gonna do that probably. Maybe I can do it like a couple times a week, but I gotta get pencils. Thanks, Chester. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys an exclusive.
I really feel like we should demand, because it's all about safety. We should demand that Foodie buy a helmet for her boil, a sidecar and a helmet for sure. Rhonda, thank you for being a member for 31 months. Fondue says, did you see her pic standing in the bathroom door last night? I don't think so. I might have missed that one. Hello, Badussi. Wow, love how you say my name. Okay, for the sport of it. It's so funny. I'll sit here and talk about pussy boils and everything else, but I'll stop myself reading your name. Okay. Gorlick spread my open hole and lick. Gorlick, that's for you, buddy. Badussi, thank you, girl. Good to see you. Burnett says, if I didn't like you, I would never listen at work, girl. I mean, you just got to be careful. Okay. You can't let anybody hear that you're listening to somebody talk about a leaking pussy boil. All right. Thank you for the support and good to see you.
What's the story? Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Yeah. Oh.
Treasure Pants says Chantel talks like a 20-year-old that skipped the gym for 2 weeks. She needs a decade-long aggressive overhaul, not a reset. She's been watching videos. She's been watching, she's not doing videos. She's watching videos. She's been on TikTok. She's listening to the young people talking about getting in shape and being healthy. That's where she's picking up Reset and other shit from. It's great. It's really something to witness. Treasure Pants, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Katie Cakes. Bake Korean, hello.
It looks super painful, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if that's what it is. I'll tell you in a minute why. I don't want to gross people out. And teardrop, it might be gross, so. Wow, look at this nice sparkly shirt this lady's wearing. The elevator looks sketchy here. I hope I don't ever have to take it. I love the spring cups, but, yeah.
Hello, Connie. Me and the Crisis Stream are celebrating another birthday today. 47 years young and life is great. I love to hear it, girl. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday. Hell yeah. That's right, Crumpet. That's exactly how it went down. And Connie, thank you so much for being a member for 50 months. We appreciate you, girl. Hello, Troy. Glad to make it to the live. Love to Yabba in the support group. Love to you as well, girl. And thank you for being a member for 14 months. I got to show you all these pictures. I'm going to let this play until I get my screenshots.
Yeah. The inside scoop, yeah.
What is this?
Who's Tammy? Get a heart toy? Have I used my cutting board? Absolutely not. Not yet. I haven't been cooking much. That's okay. Can I have a grande sugar-free vanilla latte, please? That's it.
Why does Foodie look like somebody's grandpa? And that's me. How does that mean? She doesn't look like somebody's grandma. She dead ass looks like somebody's grandpa. Let me pull this up really quick. Okay, Exhibit A. I'm sorry. Those are grandpa pants, Foodie. Why are they so long? Oh, that's right. You're shopping in the big and tall section. I forgot about that. Wow. I also want to point out that shirt is really, really long. It's intended to be long, and it's not even covering the bottom of her belly. So that boil is down below. Her little T-Rex arms cannot even reach to lift the gunt to get to said boil. So she really has to pull off some magic work when I think she just, you know what I really think, honestly? I think she just sticks gauze in her pants. She just sticks the gauze in her underwear and lets whatever leak out. That's it. That's how it goes down. She just sticks it wherever she can. And that's how it happens. Salah, you are a lucky man. I just want to tell you, I want to take this time to just let you know that you really are a lucky fella. There you go. There's a different angle, if you will. This me buy you that outfit, Chantel? I'm dead. Okay. Thank you for that, Fondue.
Okay. Gotta back up. Beep, beep. There we go.
God. No.
Friggin' thing is No. I'm gonna be cuddling my cat. What about you?
That's good. Those are good plans.
Ordering Chinese and cuddling my cat.
You gotta say you latest. Don't get too close, sir.
For Christmas, we're always eating pickup. So like
Oh, yeah.
same vibe, completely.
Right. It's like, yeah, it's perfect for holiday.
It absolutely is. They never close, so.
Yep, true.
So super well.
They have different holidays than us, so works out. They must make a ton of money.
I'm sure they do. Yeah. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
You too. Sorry. Whee. What's this stuff here? Yum, cakes.
Don't run anybody over.
Wow, that's cute. Too much diabetes. Oh, these little orchids are so cute. Wow. My grandma used to work in an area like this for a floral shop, you know? Let's just go look at the food anyway. Kindness makes the world go around. It really makes such a difference in your...
Okay, we're going to skip to where she's in the food court because I want to get to some of yesterday's video too. I don't give a shit about her scooting around to look at the food in the store. No, thank you. I want to see her sharking and eating in the food court.
I smell the eggs. I smell the eggs.
Go, let the mother and the baby go. Are you serious right now? I can't even watch this. I did not see this part. What are you doing? Let the mother and the child go. What the fuck, Chantel? Holy shit.
Cute.
Look, she can't even believe what she's seeing right. Neither can the baby. Look at the look on the baby's face. She's like, oh my God, Mom, get me out of here. Unreal, Foodie. What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
You had every opportunity in the world just to hit it in reverse and let that woman pass.
it always like bursts on its own. Like the one on my back, I had to get lanced because there was no.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, she's spending her time talking about her boils that's been lanced and popped and
no bursting. It was like under the skin deep, and that's what they had to do. They had to basically do that. So, smells like eggs.
damn it. I wanted to show her going down again. Holy shit. That was so crazy to me. The baby smelled eggs. Fonde says, how bad does life have to be to put up with Cutie and that gut cheese in Malaysia? Salah, keep going. This will all pay off, you clown. Just think about the fact, Fondue, that Salah is watching, because you're not going to tell me he doesn't watch, and he's taking notes, okay? He watches, I think he watches everything. So, which means he hears everything. He hears Chantel shitting her pants. He hears when Chantel lifts her leg and shits her pants. He hears about the cellulitis. He hears all of the boil talk, and he's still willing to go on vacation with this woman. And we all know what Foodie is expecting on this vacation. I don't even have words for that. That's all I got. Fondue, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Sure.
Okay, let's watch Foodie not get out of the way for this mother and child.
Should we go in? No. I'll be tempted to bite junk.
Look, see right there, she sees the mom coming up the ramp. Look at that. She could have just stopped right there and let them go. That woman had to stay in there and hold on for her and her baby's dear life while Foodie scooted on by them.
I smell the eggs.
Because,
smell like eggs.
assumed, because normally people are going to give mom and baby in the stroller the right away. They're going to go ahead and let them pass. Oh, not Chantel. No.
Cute. Okay, let's have a seat and have a coffee break.
Unbelievable. Shameful, Chantel. Shameful, Chantel. That's what you need on your scooter.
Anyway, so
Excuse me, I'm a busy celebrity.
that's the scoop.
Me and my boil coming through. We're just important. We're just as important as you and your baby.
That's the scoop. Okay. I'm gonna sit here.
You know what? That's why you deserve those two girls sitting behind you, pointing, laughing, and taking pictures.
Smells like eggs. Eggs. Ask your mom. ECP. Yeah. Hey, Glitter Queen. Yeah, it always like bursts on its own.
You need the sticker that says "does not break for children." She really does.
Like the one on my back, I had to get lanced because there was no bursting. It was like under the skin deep, and that's what they had to do.
This is wild. I can't believe that you're able to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about all of this boil talk. It's really hard to believe. I know she does. Hello, one bourbon, one scotch.
They had to basically do that. So,
Please wait while Chantel transfers. There they are. They've already been spotted.
it did feel a lot better. It was so painful at the hospital. It was like touching it. Yeah, it's at the end stages of draining. It's like I'm just down to one little bandage.
It's at the end stages of draining. In case anyone in chat was wondering, Foodie's pussy boil is at the end stages of draining. Yep. Yeah. Thank you for sharing with the class, Foodie. Thank you. What did Foxy say? I missed it. MEP says she needs a cattle guard on front of her scoot like we have on trucks here in Oklahoma. I know exactly what you're talking about, MEP. That would be hilarious. Thank you for the super chat, hon. Could you imagine seeing her roll around with that thing? Or the elderly or actually disabled people. Bailey Bug, hello. I watched that part live as it happened and yelled at my monitor. They were there first and she just kept going. Zero shame and social awareness. Hashtag Funkled for life. Girl, for whatever reason, I guess I didn't catch it. But yeah, they were there first. And even if that woman did not see her, she had plenty of time just to throw that thing in reverse and back up. It's always women and children first. Those are the rules. And understand that you're a woman, Chantel, but you don't have a child with you. Women and children always first. You should always hold the door for women and children. You should always let them go first. That's just the rules of how things work. Bailey Buck, thank you for the super chat, hun. Jazzy says, but she said it wasn't a boil. I'm confused. The whole boil situation, I don't get it either. She says, no, it's not a boil. It's cellulitis. The doctor said it wasn't a boil. And then she changed the story to the doctor said that the boil would drain on its own. She said that yesterday, I think. Yeah, so I don't know. The boil story changes daily as well as everything else. The woman can't tell the truth to save her life. She has a boil. Maybe they go first. I think she has a boil and cellulitis. I think she has both things. And I don't think the doctor wanted to drain the boil because who would want to drain Foodie's boil at the emergency room? He said, take your antibiotics and probably follow up with your primary care provider. It's more than likely what he said. Jazzy, thank you for the super chat. Now the boil's not going anywhere and it's definitely coming back in Malaysia.
Like one bandage, I used to have to double up or triple them because it was a lot of fluid, but
How big is that motherfucker? It's been draining for like a month, it feels like at this point.
yeah, I'm still on antibiotics. Yep.
Maybe that's why she wants to go to Malaysia. Maybe she's going to get Salah to suck the pus out of the boil. Maybe he knows how to get it gone.
Yes, ma'am.
Was easy.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. When he gave me the options, he's like, I could cut it open, but then it would be very painful. Like I could tell he like didn't really want to do that.
Exactly. Dude, we've been saying this since she came back from the ER, the urgent care, wherever she went, that the ER doctor did not want to sit there and cut it open and drain it because it's just nasty. And he didn't have to. Take your antibiotics. Be on your way.
For some reason.
Because that's not his job. Call your doctor. Follow up with your doctor, Foodie. Let them take care of it.
Like I'm sure he would have.
Cutting your boil open, I just don't feel like that's a job for the emergency room unless it was a dire emergency. They're not there for that. They're not there to treat your boils. Big Turk says the boil is the third wheel for the Malaysia trip. Exactly. Big Turks, thank you for the support, hun. Yeah, you're in public, Chantel, talking about your boil drainage.
There, but he's like, or we can do an ultrasound probe on it, which is also very painful. I was like, I'll just go home for now. See if it clears up with the antibiotics. If not, he told me to go back to get it lanced.
He tell you to go back to the emergency room to have it lanced. I don't know how things work in Canada, but I'm going to say more than likely no. If you don't have a primary care doctor, you have a clinic you can go to, don't you?
A probe. Yeah. Cut me up. Oh, I'm so terrified, ECP. Like literally I have trauma from when it happened to me last time. I was screaming. Like I don't scream in pain usually. You know?
Yeah. Yes, she said that it wasn't a boil. She said that it was cellulitis, and she changed it to it's a boil and cellulitis, I believe. The clinic. Oh yeah, the clinic is in the mall. Yeah, exactly, Jazzy. If they lance it, she's gonna go septic. You think so, MC? It's very weird. They don't do lidocaine or anything to numb the area before they lance it. Yeah, you would think that, right, Freya? You think that they're going there raw dogging Foodie's boils when they lance them? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never had a boil lance, but I can't imagine that's how it goes down. I don't know. I have no idea.
Sir Austin.
That's true. Hey, what we do know, ladies and gentlemen, let's break check real quick, okay? We're getting ahead of ourselves. Here's what we know for a fact is that before any of this happened, this Boyle situation, at least I do believe, people were speculating that she had hooked up with Dishwasher recently. Do not let that situation be forgotten with all the vacation and Salah and Boyle and cellulitis talk. We don't necessarily know if she's telling the truth about this situation at all. I mean, what if she's treating another out of control type 2 STD that Dishwasher gave her? The odds are low, in my opinion, but that's just the fact that she keeps changing her story about this Boyle. I mean, you can put it on the table for sure, because why sit there and change up the story the way she's doing about this Boyle? And she's never going to come out and say if she had something for him because of Salah. Mm-hmm. Imagine if she gave Salah a bug on the trip. Hello, Sue Ellen. I hope they take some nice family pictures in Malaysia. Chinny, Dad, and the Boyle. Me too, girl. That's what you need to chat GPT, the picture, Chantel. You, Salah, and the Boyle. Can somebody do that? Can somebody make that happen? That would be great. Thank you for being a member, hun. Maui says, we all know, even if she does get on an airplane, all she will do is sit in a room and eat. Yes, exactly. Hotel bees. That's it. That's all. I mean, she's going to make it. She's actually going to speak being disabled into reality. You think she's up and she's working on her stamina? It's 10:41 Canadian time. Foodie, the gym is calling your name, big girl. God, it wouldn't push for nothing. Maui, thank you for the support, hun. Uncontrolled type 2 Boyle Midia. Exactly, Big Turks. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like ever since the vacation talk, we've kind of just brushed the whole Dishwasher thing under the rug, which, of course, you can't believe anything that he says either. But considering she's lying about whatever she has, I don't know, bro. Big Turks, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Hold on, I got behind in chat. Diabetics may smell like rotten eggs, sulfur due to the metabolic production of hydrogen sulfide. Whatever. Oh, really? You think so, Bubblegum? Oh, that's interesting. Which basically means she's not safe. You're not safe, Chantel. It seems like the rotten egg smell is you, girl. Hello, Surah. We never got the sugar foot. Do you think the Boyle will get us the entire sugar leg? I definitely think it's a possibility for sure. If she goes septic, like a lot of people are saying that she might possibly do, then yeah, absolutely anything can happen. Fuck around and find out, I guess. Surah, thank you for the support, hun. Kyle, thank you for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground membership, girl. Let me scroll back up to see if I can see who got them. Sammy86 Lynn, Vintage Seeker, hey girl, Paisley, Doomsday, and I feel like I missed somebody, but I don't see them. Welcome, new members. Thank you so much, Kyle. A word from our sponsor.
Just like a delicious pickle, you've got that special zing that makes life more flavorful.
They glazed you up, Kyle. This is basically what just happened with pickle. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Grow for 20 reasons. 203 says, thank you to whomever sent this to me last week. I appreciate you. And Yabba, thank you for the entertainment. Thank you, girl, for being here for a month. I appreciate you. Oh, that was nice. I think she had a telehealth consult and did not go to the ER. So no real treatment, just meds. Okay, now that would make sense. Because I know people were speculating that she didn't go to the doctor at all, that she just made it up. But then we actually seen her at the pharmacy. That could be a possibility for sure. Psychic Stacy, thank you for that. And thank you for the super chat. That does make sense. It's 10 a.m. Do you know where your cutie is? She's in bed. She's in a carb coma. That's for sure. Hello, Debs. Did she say they were going to do an ultrasound? That's her baby Boyle now. She did say that. Deb, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Puff. I love being around for the find out of the fucking me too. That's why we are so committed. That's the part that we all wait for. And thank you for being a member for 16 months, hun. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little bit behind. BB Boyle.
Don't cry for me, these are Reno's.
Okay. Somebody in chat says no, telehealth does not give you the paper prescriptions. Okay, that's interesting. That's true. Thank you for that. Salah Jr. Yes, yes. So the majority of you know what's about to happen, but just for the ones who don't, in a minute, you're going to see two young ladies in the background, and they stay in the frame for quite some time. Keep your eye on them as they gawk and they stare and they laugh and they take pictures of our foodie. It does make you wonder. It makes you wonder if they know, like if they know who she is. And it's just funny to see. I mean, not to say that it's not, obviously, it's not something to look at without out all the lore or whatever. But I do wonder, are these members of the community?
It's not boil. It's like maybe an abscess. And then it's, yeah, there's like, he thinks there's cellulitis there because of the skin around it being like, you know.
What do you mean, think? Is cellulitis one of those things they can't give you a certain diagnosis on? Tap that back. I'm sorry. Come again.
Foodie fan.
Lori says at Vintage Seeker said her boil is a carry-on. I'm fucking dead. Lori, thank you for the support. Vintage, that was a banger, girl.
It's not boil. It's like maybe
Not a boil. Okay, then what is it? What is it, Chantel? What is leaking from your vagina area? We got to know.
an abscess. And then it's
An abscess. Okay, so it's not a boil, it's an abscess. Aren't they the same thing?
yeah, there's like, he thinks there's cellulitis there because of
Thinks that this is not making a lot of sense, ma'am. Now it's no longer a boil, now it's an abscess, and the doctor thinks that it's cellulitis. He didn't say for sure. He just looked at it and said, "Hey, I think it's cellulitis," which maybe, I don't know. I've never had cellulitis either, so I can't say. I don't know.
the skin around it being like, you know, yeah, he said cellulitis, but he didn't think that the abscess had anything in it. He couldn't even really find it at first. He was like, where's the head? And I was like,
Ew, that tells me everything I need to know that he couldn't find it at first. Are you guys picking up what she's putting down? He couldn't find it at first. It's not because if this motherfucker is still leaking, if it's still leaking, oh, it's there, sweetheart. And it's quite large if it's still going on. And she needs to put 2 and 3 gauze on it at a time. He couldn't find it because there's a lot going on down there. He had to dig through, and that's why that dude would not lance it there on the spot. Nope. He couldn't find it, not because it's so small, Foodie, because there's a lot to get to before you get to it.
here. And he's like, it doesn't look like there's anything. Are you joking? Like,
Here come the girls.
there's definitely something there. Yeah, that's gross. Anyways, enough of that talk. I'm on the mend. I need bandages. Hey, lurk in here. Yeah. Of course, even sitting aggravates it because it's in such a weird spot.
Oh my, yeah, I know exactly where it's at. I know exactly where it's at, Foodie. Ugh. Oh, they're skinny and they're pretty. So you know that's got to burn her ass. What I don't understand, what you see on the screen is the same thing that she sees. She's looking at the screen. She's reading chat. There's no way that she did not see these women gawking at her. The boil whisperer.
Okay, what do I need to buy? Bandages. Gotta get hot for your man.
This one back here, the girl with the burrito that never ends, she's trouble. I can tell you, she's probably always getting her little friend in trouble. She's the one who can't help herself.
Thank you. Easy like Sunday morning. Thanks, you Lord. I don't want to get a garbage can today.
I know, Zinni, it's great.
Can you make a friend in the
She's side-eyeing her. She's about to start taking pictures.
mall?
Oh, she does, 2 cardinals. She absolutely does, but for whatever reason, maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's just not paying attention and she's reading chat. That's also a possibility. But what you see on your screen is what she sees on hers.
Just go up to somebody and like talk to them. They might be weirded out. What are they eating? A&W? Maybe I should apply at A&W. Make sure there's always onion rings.
Oh yeah, the chat makes her aware, and then she acts like she's not bothered. Mignette says the boil's going to be the only thing bursting in Malaysia. Stop it. YouTube is censoring me. I bet they are. Let's not forget that I'm pretty sure that Salah is definitely going to be doing some red room shopping, if you will. So it'll be, yeah, it's not going to be just the boil. Salah's going to spend plenty of time sperming everywhere, if you know what I mean, Mignette. And thank you for the support, hon.
Yeah, with Salah, it's not a hot thing. It's a stamina so we can walk around on vacation. I want to be your friend and meet in person. But I don't want to be a new character.
You gotta wait till she starts talking about Salah and his mobility. It's fucking hilarious. Salah doesn't have the stamina that he thinks he does. His feet hurt and everything.
I feel
Like she really likes to dunk on Salah when she can. Yeah, exactly, Ellie. Or not Ellie, Bake Korean. Ellie Billy says, do we think Salah is desperate enough to go nose to kitty on Chantel with the boil infection right there? If anything, Ellie, he might be turned on by that. And I also want to point out that we witnessed Salah drinking after Chantel in Kuwait after she gagged at the smell of her water bottles. Let's not forget that. So it's definitely possible. That might be what does it for him, actually. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
Yeah, Krista. Did I mark? Nosy people? A coffee group? Maybe. Hey, Lisa. Green is my color. Thank you. I did some laundry today. I want to get healthy first, you know?
Is it Baku Caves in Malaysia? 200 stairs. Look it up. That's where they are going. No, I've already seen it. It's somewhere somebody posted it. And she might even showed it on her stream. I can't remember, but I seen it. If she thinks she's doing that, she's sadly mistaken. She will have an absolute medical emergency. They will have to fly a helicopter in to get her ass off them stairs. If she makes her way, let's say, I don't know, a quarter of the way up, there's no way she's going to make it down. She will have a medical emergency on those stairs. It'll never happen. But I would love to watch you try, Chantel. If that's the kind of vlog footage that you will be providing us, we're here for it for sure. Fondue, thank you for the support, hun.
Extra slow on vacation. There's going to be a lot of walking. So if I don't get in shape now.
Not only is there going to be a lot of walking, you're going to be in Malaysia. It's going to be very hot and very humid. If I don't get in shape now, they've done gave it all away. Where they're going, when they're going. They're going in March. So according to her, she's got like 30 days to lock in. What in the fuck does she think is going to happen in 30 days? Can you lose weight in 30 days? Sure. Can you make your stamina somewhat better in 30 days? To some extent. But 30 days is nothing. It's already too late, woman. You've had your opportunity to already get on board and somewhat get better. You're not going to do it. You're going to go in worse condition than what you are in this video right here.
It's a latte. You prefer me in burgundy? Burgundy beach. Coffee teeth. I also ordered the Crest white strips. Magic healer salve. Really, Nayrage? Ah, see, the doctor just said to watch it.
I think she's trying to figure out what Foodie is doing on her phone. She can't figure out if she's on FaceTime, if she's doing a video, or if she's live streaming. I don't know what Kick looks like like their platform or whatever, I'm sure you can see that she's live streaming on some kind of platform. And I think that's what she's trying to look at. And that's what she thinks is so funny. Like you're making yourself, you're not even trying to be low key where you are. Like you are drawing so much attention to yourself. Like, look at this shit. Look at that girl trying to figure out what's going on. It's hilarious.
It was soap and water. True couch. I love the sound of rain.
She don't give a shit. She's not taking her eyes off of her.
Thank you.
Okay, Ard says, I think they know who Foodie is. Ard, from the way that she's acting, I could totally get down with that. The fact that Foodie has caught her attention specifically to that extent, like this, they're younger, obviously. I'm not sure how old they are, but they are significantly younger than Chantel. So it's one thing to like look, maybe laugh, maybe get a picture, whatever. But it's her reaction to Foodie that leads me to believe that she might know more than just Foodie sitting there. She might know who she is. And that doesn't mean that maybe she's followed the community. Foodie's been going around in this mall and been live streaming or whatever. Word has spread, and these people have probably started to look in to who she is. And so that's probably how they know. And they're like, oh my God, it's that woman from that live streaming show. She's here. She's in the food court again. She's in the food court multiple times a day. Hello, just Jamie. The flight is 19 hours total. Kuwait was 13. Holy shit. So I knew when she went to Kuwait, it was a long travel. So we're talking 6 more hours. 6 more hours than the Kuwaiti trip. That's crazy. Good luck with that, Foodie. Thoughts and prayers. Just Jamie, thank you for the support, hun. The shark of them all, exactly.
Yeah. Salah was like, what are you doing? I'd be like, smelling my breath. Like, ew.
Okay, so let's paint this picture. Let's say Salah was with Foodie, okay? And these women were behind them and they were gawking, staring, laughing, taking pictures, whatever. And I'm sure. What do you think his reaction would be to that? Do you think that he would be unbothered? Do you think that he would walk away? How would he react to that situation?
Oh, you don't want me to check before I come on in? No, I'm not renting a scooter on vacation. I just need to lock in.
She needs to lock in. Fatma says, I bet you the girls live in her building. I bet so too. I think a lot of the people that go to the mall are locals from the building, which I totally get it. Who wouldn't? So, like I said, word travels fast, and Foodie has been drawing lots of attention to herself, and she did it to herself. You went and you purposely bought that little tiny mobility scooter. You drive around with a tripod. You wait and have people open the door for you. You pretend to be disabled. You're constantly having DoorDash delivered to your apartment. Trust me, they talk. Fatma, thank you for the support, hun. Mooncharge Dorito says ALR went viral on TikTok with her stupid Apple thing, which lead the younger generation to introduce to Girl World. So I bet they know her. That's true. The Girl World content is making its way over to the TikTok. There are even some little smaller reaction channels over on the TikTok, like people I haven't even seen before. And I'm like, wow, okay. So, and you're right. It's like the younger generations. You're not wrong. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
Not true, Froggy. Not for me. Watch. There's not going to be one. It's going to be healed by then. Imagine. I was afraid.
How can you say that? How can you say as a fact that boil is going to be healed before you leave in 30 days to go to Malaysia? I would say at this point, it's probably less than 30 days.
Afraid of it happening at the hospital because it's bad. I waited till I got home. I was so happy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Big scoops of spaghetti. Girl World is going normie because of dumbass low-cal too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Lindsay. Thank you. I mean, I was this weight when I was in Thailand with Salah, and we walked around a lot.
I just don't believe that. I don't know. You're just not. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you're the same size as you were in Thailand with Salah. I don't. I don't know what to say about that. I do not. Okay, you know what? Let's do a poll because I'm curious. Okay, incoming. I'm just curious what you guys think.
So I just need a bit of preparation. I can improve it at least somewhat. I'm not going to be like miraculously like an athlete, but he doesn't have, he thinks he has a lot of stamina. He doesn't, like when it comes to walking, because his feet start to hurt.
I just can't. I just can't believe you would even say something like that. But okay, whatever you say.
And he has to take breaks too. So I went.
Do you understand the difference in the breaks? You literally cannot even manage to get out of your mobility scooter and walk to your couch without being out of breath. You're not going to tell me that Salah cannot walk more than like 10 steps before he needs a break, because that's where you are. Remember when you went to the Walmart, and didn't she? I think she walked. She did. She had to have. And we counted how many. And now we can see when she went out in daylight how close she is to that Walmart. You took like 7 breaks. You were setting down on like pallets of, I don't know, salt or something outside of the Walmart. You were setting everywhere. You took like 7 breaks to get to the Walmart. I don't believe, as much as I dislike Salah, that he has to take breaks like that.
In Thailand too, yeah.
But if that makes you feel better about yourself, I guess go for it.
Same one, because I don't get it next.
Of course, Salah doesn't care about her. All he wants is a free vacation. He either wants the free vacation or he wants the money for the vacation. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I do keep it clean, very clean. I shower twice a day with antibacterial.
I don't believe that either. Sorry, I don't.
Soap, and I use bandages to keep it dry and clean. Mr. Worldwide. I can do anything I put my mind to. Anything.
Right. That's obvious.
Problem is I just wait till last minute.
Who's the person you're tagging? Hold on, Panda. Because I don't see him. I don't see a Bob. There we go. Oh, my husband got me into Girl World. We can catch up with Yabba and no one else. Okay. Hello, Bob. I was making sure you weren't part of the ops. So I might have to throw you out of here.
Better days ahead. It's really hard, like almost impossible, but it's not. Hey, Lily.
I don't know if you don't realize that your situation is so dire and so like you're like, again, the bar is in hell, Foodie. You can't even walk around the mall. And that's not me like hating on you or anything. That's just stating the obvious. And I don't know what you think you're going to be able to change in 30 days, but that again is your delusion and your funkle brain setting in, because you're not going to be able to change anything in 30 days. Number one, I just don't see you locking in to do that. And number two, even if you did, I still don't think you're going to make much of a change.
Unstoppable.
Bobby, so sorry. My apologies.
This coffee's making me warm as hell. Give me one reason to stay here. Thank you, Bill.
You know, my grandpa was a Bobby. Mm-hmm.
And I'll turn right back around. Or you're on call for work? You want to bees? You're like, sorry, we're beesing.
I wonder what this has to be like. I've already forgot about these women in the background. That's what we're supposed to be concentrating on, but I told you guys what's going on. So whatever. I'm kind of just thinking about her situation right now. And it's so intriguing. When you go on vacation, like you might be trying to figure out what all you're going to do while you're on vacation, trying to make plans to travel, make sure the pets are taken care of, having everything figured out in some kind of stress to that degree. But to go on a vacation and be completely stressed out, or be, that you can't walk, you physically are going to be unable to do certain things. I mean, I understand for people who are actually like disabled and that is their situation. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about like Foodie, who has eaten herself into a state of, when she travels, the main thing that she's got to worry about is being able to walk certain places. Like, that shit is just so wild to me. This should be a vacation of a lifetime. You're going to Malaysia. According to you, you're going with your husband, your handsomest man you haven't seen in months. You should be able to just have a lot of fun, but all you have is to stress you out, because now you're not going to be able to eat, or you're telling yourself not to eat, which is going to cause you to do the opposite of that. So more than likely, you're going to go up in weight before you travel. That's really something. Seattle says the only thing she's locking into is secret eating. That's my point. Yep. For her, Seattle, anytime that she stresses herself out about diet and exercise, that's exactly what she does. And she'll probably come online today and tomorrow, maybe even a couple of days, and pretend, oh, here's a picture of my sweet potato and my fish and my rice and my broccoli. And then poof, that's it. And then after that, she's going to be like, you know what? It's my business. Don't worry about it. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to address it. And no, I don't want to be held accountable. That is going to be the cycle that we are locked into until this vacation bullshit is over. Thank you for the support, Seattle. Gary says Chantel says she can do anything she puts her mind to, but has failed every endeavor she has ever tried, including trying to get a crackhead to love her. You're not wrong, Gary. She couldn't even. And at that time, what's so crazy about that time in Foodie's life is that she was making a crazy amount of money. She was making a crazy amount of money, and she still cannot get dishwasher to fake love her. That's wild. And that was before she had that extra 150 pounds. Gary, thank you for the support, hon. Let me take a look at the results here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Is Foodie the same size as she was in Thailand? 96% say no and 4% say yes. That's what the fuck I thought. I'm not crazy. Thank you for your participation.
Oh, okay, Nate Rage, I'll check into it. Thank you. Not yet. Super chat. No, she's stuck right now. The rap never ends. The never ending. Oh, Alien for bandages. Thank you. They're expensive, Alien. They're like $6 every time I get one back. Thank you, Alien. Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting. Apathic. I never heard that. Appreciate the gift.
Oh, when she gets to Malaysia, yeah, we know the way that Foodie likes to eat when she is on these vacations with Salah and 7-Eleven and KFC and all. Of course, she's gonna. That's the only thing in her future is a gain. Man, that still is really something to see, isn't it?
I'm gonna cry. My eyes are watery today. Every time I wear makeup, I forgot to take my pills, my eye drops. I mean, for allergies. Don't cry.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that makeup on her face is from yesterday. Have you ever slept in makeup? Like, let's say you were at a party or something, or for whatever reason, you slept in your makeup. There's lots of reasons why women fall asleep before they take their makeup off. Just, tired being probably the main one. And you wake up the next day and your face feels nasty and you got these little black balls all over your face or whatever. That makeup on her face is from yesterday. She's blaming her eyes watering on not taking her allergy medication. X to doubts. Oh my God. Bitch, that's a picture of an actual baby boil. I'm dead. Foodie Beauty Baby Boyle said, don't talk about my mom like that. She'll sue. Yeah, she'll sue you. Foodie Beauty Baby Boyle, thank you so much for that. We needed it. I appreciate you. Plus, her makeup is years old. Of course it is. Oh yeah, it's really bad for you. So you guys know what I'm talking about. That is the look of leftover makeup. Not only do I think that Foodie does not take her makeup off at nighttime, I think when she wakes up, sometimes she just reapplies over the old makeup.
Preface. The girls behind me are making fun of me. That's okay. My right eye just leaks constantly. Really? That's like me. I swear. Maybe your eyes are dried. Yep.
The chat makes her aware that these girls are going to town and they are having a ball laughing at her ass. And she doesn't move. She doesn't move. You could bare minimum just turn your phone. Just get them out of the frame. I don't know why she doesn't.
Eye drops? Change your name to eye drop. I'm just kidding. Let me see my teeth. You.
Yes.
That's okay. I don't care. I'm in public. Why is the ring light pointed at the bed? Well, it's not anymore in my.
Okay. Who was asking questions about it was Tweet T. Tweet T, are you here? This is how she answers. And I know somebody replied, and I don't know if it was this clip because she's answered twice. This is the second time that I've heard her answer about the ring light being by her bed in that certain position. It's just normal for her to be gawked at? I guess so.
Why is the ring light pointed at the bed? Well, it's not anymore in my room at all, but do you guys remember I use the ring light in my room if I want to put you guys in there and then I fold my clothes or whatever?
What? That made no sense. I put you guys in there in case I want to fold my clothes or whatever. Okay.
Speaking of cheese, I was wanting to try one of the cheese pies.
So what a situation to be in if she is doing that kind of content behind the scenes or whatever, and she talks about that she needs to lose weight before she goes on vacation. How is she going to be able to continue to do that content and try to get healthy and build stamina and lose weight before the trip? Because one is going to cancel out the other. That's interesting. This is obvious, but Foodie Beauty is very unfortunate looking. We agree, Gary. Absolutely. And thank you for the support.
It's remember in the Middle East I would get them sometimes? It's like a fatire. It's like a paste. It's like a dough, but like with cheese on it. Bill. With all the clothes on the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded like a lie.
So we got to go to Walmart. I'm going to get them at Walmart because they're actually $1 cheaper than at Rexall.
$250 business cameos. What kind of business cameos you got going on there, Foodie? $250 a pop? For what? Eating on camera? What else do you got to do? You got to fart while you eat? No, I couldn't do that. Not for $250. No way.
No, I don't use. I bought the ring light so that I can use it for my streams because the kitchen light, you know how it kind of is crummy. It has a lot of shadow on my face, but the thing is I can't plug it in. Number one, I don't.
You set and seal. Why the hell do you care about shadow on your face?
I don't even remember where the plug is. Number two, when I didn't know where the plug was when I first got it, you need to plug it into it. It's a USB plug-in. Oh, I could use my laptop, but now I just have to find the cord. Oh well. I should get a different ring light, but no, I don't usually use them for my content. Yeah. But you know what I liked about it? The stand. It's like tall. So I was going to use it when I first got there because I was going to try to like improve my content. But yeah.
Karina, I didn't pause and show. I wasn't even paying attention because I've already seen it myself. I was just listening to what she said. I don't know if they've taken the picture yet or not. I think so. I think they have.
Yeah, I have issues with all my plugs. I'm going to have to tell Pete, like, okay, this one don't work. This one don't work. This one don't work. You know, this one don't work. I know. Say this useful Clark and love you. I know, Grimace. I haven't reported it. It's not their fault. Pete knows all about plugs. Why? He doesn't have any? I haven't checked my breakers because I don't know when is which. So maybe you guys can help me with that. I don't like bugging maintenance, you know?
You just don't want maintenance in your house. I gotta, the whole thing about Pete staying in our house for a month and being able to pay her bills with no YouTube monetization and going on this trip to Malaysia, that it's just wild. It's just wild.
The blows for the whole house. When I was in Kuwait,
I'm gonna be real honest. You know, once we seen that Foodie lost her monetization, this is definitely, I mean, I didn't expect her to like break down and cry, but this I didn't expect any of this. That's for sure. She's in 1.5.
I couldn't use the air fryer, the stove, the dryer, the fridge all at once. Like I had to like only use. It was an inappropriate joke I made, but you're too innocent. I'm innocent. I'm just old sugar plum. I'm not innocent. He said, you know, people can't tell if they're being filmed because when I have my chat up, it's all black with just the chat. I can't even see my own face right now. So.
Oh, well then I'll take it back. She claims that she cannot see her face. She can't see what's in. Then how do you know how? I guess you just put it in front of your face. I didn't know that.
I can't even see who's being filmed.
See, like when you're live streaming from YouTube, it's just like being on FaceTime or something, and the chat goes over the screen. There is no, you see exactly what the other people are seeing. That's so weird.
But it's okay. Nobody knows these people's names or anything. It's just public, you know, extras of the show.
I think she's lying, Street Carp. It's a possibility. I want to get into some of yesterday's stream. So there was one more thing that she talks about in this stream, which was somebody had asked her how Salah feels about like Pete staying at the apartment. Like, is he upset because, you know, obviously she's communicating with another man. And she says, yeah, that Salah obviously does not like it. But she even says out of her own mouth that she uses the fact that Pete is transgender to justify them being friends, them talking to each other, Pete spending time there. And that also answers, which I think the majority of us knew, that's why Pete's is not around. And that should really stick out to Pete's, even though he's just willing to be a doormat to Foodie, that she still doesn't need him yet. And when Salah does officially piss off, whenever that happens, and God knows if he ever will, that is when you will start seeing Peter in Foodie's content. Yeah, she says Pete is trans. He just doesn't have pronouns. He still considers himself he, him, I guess is what she said. And even though she tells Salah that he's transgender, Salah doesn't care. He's still mad about that. I just thought that was interesting. The fact that Pete would even, you know, do anything nice and come over and house sit for Foodie after, you know, she really won't have anything to do with him because of her romance scammer. You got me messed up. No, you better call somebody else, come over and house sit and babysit your cat. No way. Pete hasn't transitioned. I don't know. I guess not. I don't follow Pete's enough to know about the transition. I know at one point that was being talked about, and I really didn't hear much more after that. So we're getting into yesterday's stream. I want to watch the beginning with you guys, just because I know that she's going to be live today, and we're more than likely not going to be able to circle back around because it's going to be a whole shit show. So let's get into Foodie talking about her new health journey. All right.
And we're live. Whoa.
Now remember, according to the original schedule, I think Sunday was supposed to be her night off, and of course she's changed her mind and made a new schedule, something like 1 to 9 or some shit like that. But she was originally scheduled to be off on Sundays, and I do believe that this was later. What time was it? I think she went live around 8 o'clock. Anyways, the point is, it was later last night, but she had just woke up. This woman is just pathetic. I'll leave it at that. Yes, Pete's real name is James. It is.
Hello. Scrape.
12 people.
Butter Queen. Sir Austin, Sound Rain, Belle, Shawnee, Cecif,
EP, Couch Plant, Alastar, Aussie Girl, Jessie May. New Brunswick, nice. I drove through there once to get to.
I didn't think so. Meme is here. Pizza's not trans. He said so himself when asked. He is what the old days was referred to as a crossdresser. Just likes to wear women's clothes, etc. And see, she's using that to justify her talking to him or being around him whatsoever. And that's pretty gross to me.
PEI. Nice province. A pure wave of ecstasy just rushed through you. I'm glad I awakened those feelings in you. Asian doll, sneakerhead, Ali Bella, Canadian girl, KC, BG13, Couch Blunt, hey Tracy, Winterbean, Georgia Goral, 1969, Run Job.
No, his name is not Peter. We just call him Peter for shits and giggles over here. We give everybody nicknames. He looks
barbecue chicken breast.
You know, I really feel like Peter, the name Peter is very suiting for Pete's.
That sounds
James, whatever.
really good. What kind of barbecue? Hey, Lindsay, Gab. I like the shake and bake barbecue. Loaded in sodium, I'm sure, but so am I. I don't know yet, Alien. I just woke up. Friggin' like, you know when you woke up from like a 10 million hour nap and you don't know where you are? Hey, Rhonda. Apple walnut salad. Nice. Fried chicken. Hello, YouTube lover. Alien. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go live. I just woke up, so. Pizza. Sug. Slowly getting there. Winter bean. Barbecue chicken thighs. Yeah. I'm glowing. I look matte. Matte and matte. Maybe I need a coffee, geez. What time does the coffee shop close?
I really do feel like Foodie literally just woke up. She woke up, she probably farted, went to the bathroom, took a dump, grabbed her phone, laid down, went live, and immediately the first thought that comes to her head is that she needs to eat.
Soon. You're having chicken, sweet potato, avocado, and cauliflower. Very nice. Tim Hortons bees. Yeah, I think they're closed.
Okay, Unwashed Fupa says, yeah, but she came online on Valentine's Day at 4 and said Salah's fast asleep, meaning she stalked him all day to make sure he was not out with another woman. When they're on good terms, that's exactly what she does. It's weird.
It's Sunday, so everything closes early here. Hey, Sugar Plum. The real JM. Excuse me. Pizza and wings. She rage quit. So I guess I'll do. Is she more entertaining than me? Cringe-and-tine. I'm literally so happy. I'm so tired of hearing about it. And now I'm going to be tired of other, things.
Hello, Tamara. It would be nice to take naps. Look at me, all jealous of Foodie. Tamara, Foodie doesn't take naps. She does what we like to call around here going back to bed. Okay. A nap is 45 minutes to an hour. Anything over that, you're going back to bed. And trust and believe me, she was down and out probably for 3 to 4 hours. That bitch went back to bed, girl. Trust me, you do not want to sleep your life away. Ain't no life in that. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Are you guys being offensive in the chat? Mods, feel free if anybody's being offensive to. I don't know what if it needs to be deleted. Delete it, please. Feel free.
No, is it good, Mike?
Yeah, a carb coma at that.
I know, not fuss. I don't know. I can't follow a schedule. It's a real problem. Hey, Deb.
Yeah, she took her ass back to bed.
Sometimes maybe Gab, sometimes but sometimes I'm boring. I know.
Hey,
I mean, meowing mom, hello. Hey, BZ, like Sunday morning?
I don't disagree. I think Pete's is a creep as well. I think it's actually been proven that Pete's is a creep.
I don't really like the Stranger movies except the first one. I find them repetitive.
Same thing with the Saw movies. I like, I watched the entire series for, it's a bit weird, and does have boobs out.
Tell us about you locking in,
Good evening.
big girl.
That's good progress. Yeah. You love it, Winter Bean? Am I on Syrian time? No, but Salah sleeps. Oh, he's in bed. I fell asleep without telling him I was going for a nap, so like, oops. Go fund me. Zip. But,
I don't know. I've seen some talk about certain words being used. I don't know. That's why I said if anything needs to go, feel free. I don't know specifically. I was just letting you guys know it's fine if you need to delete comments or whatever.
love the sound of rain. Oh, am I allowed to gift memberships on here too? I don't know if I am.
Oh, Keto Girl says all the men around her are creepy. That's why I side eye BB. I feel like people give, and even myself, like give BB too much grace because you're not wrong. Because Foodie's always been a weirdo. Even back in the day, she was a weirdo. I just feel like BB was the type of person, and I could be wrong about that just had the kind of personality who just was not confrontational and would just kind of take whatever anybody sent in his direction. And I don't even know why I feel like that because I don't know that dude. That's just the vibes that I got from him. And that's why I've always said, like, Foodie just kind of bulldozed her way in there. And then BB just lived his life, went to work and played video games and dealt with Foodie the best way that he could. But I don't know.
The creator. Thank you. Hey, Belle. Thank you. Love the sound of rain. Ready, set, re-kick. And you might get a farty one today. So if you want to subscribe. No, just kidding. Come on, guys. We have to be modest a little bit, Shui.
Would Salah's wife be considered her cousin-in-law? Yep.
Re-kick.
Yeah, a doormat.
I need a bath. Anyways, late last night, my aunt ended up coming. She ended up getting on a late flight. They put her on a late flight. I gotta take my Symbicort. No, I didn't eat beans. I had a lot of fiber though. The only thing I ate today was love the sound of rain. You're so sweet. Love a good re-kick. Yeah, you can give memberships to whoever you want. Anyway, that's what's better about it than YouTube, you know. But beef and wieners. Hey, cheesy yum yum. The ritual. No, I'll get back to that in a sec. But my aunt ended up coming at like oh my god, like 2 a.m. and I was so tired, and she was really tired. But it was so nice to see her. Give her a hug. Yeah, she went to Jamaica, and she brought back. Did you guys ever hear of breadfruit, Jamaican breadfruit? When she lived there, she used to have big breadfruit trees, but now.
Gary says Pete's is just as much spiteful mutant as Chantel. He's just much more obviously weak and pathetic that you can't help but feel sorry for him. It's true. It's so true, Gary. Very well put. And thank you for the support, hun. I might be a monster, but I do not feel sorry for Pete's.
Hey, alien. I don't know yet, Coco. Hey, birthday in 5 minutes. ECP. Yeah, I have a video. I'm going to post it on YouTube there. I just got to edit it out. I have some in my freezer, so I'll make it with you guys.
You're supposed to be locking in. You don't need to be making any kind of bread. We're supposed to get a lot of rain in our area coming up in the next couple of days. It's going to be like 70 tomorrow. And the news guy was like, you know what that means? There's going to be a lot of dangerous storms that are going to be popping up in our area. I'm like, oh my God, not this shit. I'm not prepared for tornado season whatsoever.
It's good. It's okay. It's very starchy, kind of like a plantain and potato. It's round, like a melon.
Okay.
We'll continue to pray. Anyway, so that's all I had today.
Yeah, right.
And what else? Yeah, that's about it. So I had a nice small visit, but
Raining in Belgium?
hey, Hidden Sapphire. Nice. No, that's not true, Froggy. Yeah. No, I won't block you guys for that. But I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be just like starting like a reset. I'm gonna be doing a reset tomorrow. And it's gonna be the content is gonna be pretty much like getting ready for Malaysia. So
okay, just so we're on the same page, today is tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, when Foodie goes live today, she should be locked in for a reset.
Oh. No, I said either today or Monday. I think Monday is just a better day. I don't know why. I'm like psychologically, like I don't know.
Really, Linus?
Yeah. Malaysia, yeah. No, not Malaysia. Did I say Malaysia?
Okay, so this is where she gave it away. So watch her reaction to giving away that they're going to Malaysia. I'm telling you, I don't think she did it on purpose, but maybe.
No, I said either today or Monday. I think Monday is just a better day. I don't know why. I'm like psychologically, like I don't know.
What?
Yeah. Malaysia, yeah. No, not Malaysia. Did I say Malaysia? Shit.
You
No.
idiot.
It's handled by the liver?
You idiot.
No, not tonight.
That's right, Freya.
No, I won't block you guys for that. But I mean, yeah. I'm gonna be just like starting like a reset. I'm gonna be doing a reset tomorrow. And it's gonna be the content is gonna be pretty much like getting ready for Malaysia. So no, I said either today or Monday. I think Monday is just a better day. I don't know why. I'm like psychologically, like I don't know. Yeah. Malaysia, yeah. No, not Malaysia. Did I say Malaysia? Shit. Oh, fuck me.
Here's the reason I don't think she did it on purpose is because they really think it's cute to make people believe that Salah can travel wherever he wants when we know that there's only a certain couple of countries that he can go to. That's why I think she didn't do it intentionally. You got to remember, she was up late with her aunt. She just woke up from a nap. She literally wakes up from a nap, goes and takes a shit, fires up her phone. She's not fully awake. She's starving. And she just had this whole discussion with her aunt where they were talking about doing content in Malaysia for her YouTube channel that the shit just comes out of her mouth. That's what I think. They like people to think that they're going, Bahamas or Belize or wherever.
I wanted it to be a fucking surprise. Son of a bitch! I wanted to just show up in Malaysia. Okay. Like, Salah's gonna be so mad at me. Well, he won't be mad, but fuck. But the funny thing is, when I looked at Belize, it's totally somewhere he could go. He just has to apply for a visa. There's places
See, they want people to think that Salah can go anywhere. We know that's not true.
he can go visa free, and there's places he can go with a visa. So
He's going to be mad, not because he wanted it to be a surprise. He doesn't give a fuck about surprising the people in her community. He, for whatever reason, is just like Chantel and wants people to believe certain things about him. Like he's super successful and he owns all these businesses and he has lots of money. And he's, I guess, really with Chantel because they're soulmates and his visa can take him all around the world, but he chooses because he loves it so much in Syria. He doesn't want to go to Canada. That's why he's going to be mad.
he loved Thailand, but we're tired of Thailand. So the easiest place is Malaysia. Yeah.
It all comes down to the easiest place, not because that's where they want to travel to. It's the easiest place, not for Foodie. It ain't easy for Chantel to get on a plane and travel 19 hours to a place that's hot and humid at her size. Again, Foodie, you're doing this for a romance scammer. You're making it easy for him to go on vacation. Meanwhile, you're in the worst health that you've ever been in. You're about to board a plane for 19 hours to go to a hot, humid country to see a romance scammer. And you're not even going to be able to enjoy the vacation. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be sick. And you're going to be stuck inside of a hotel room to give a romance scammer a vacation. Make that make sense to the community, please. You can't walk at all at this point, but you're going to go there and you're going to explore and you're going to have a good time because what? You think you're in the condition that you were in Thailand? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They do make the perfect pair when you really think about it.
Miriam in Malaysia. I guess it's not a surprise.
She's funding this trip. She's doing everything for this trip. The reason why she's live for 8 hours, 9 hours a day is so they have money for their vacation that they're planning on going on. She's paying for everything. So let's make it the easiest for Salah so he can have his little vacation. Get out of here. Hello, Carrie Jean. Syrians don't need a visa to enter Malaysia and can't stay up to 30 days without one. She has no idea what she's talking about. Yes, I seen the stairs. Carrie Jean, thank you for being a member for 7 months. He ain't going to show up. You don't think so? The atomic strawberry? We'll see.
Well, he can't get here, Sneakerhead. That's the problem. Because there was a bus, like the Cornwall connector bus, but they actually shut down operations. So it's not possible. He's going to be disappointed because, you know, hey, SB, he really wanted me to like keep it a secret so that we could just show up and surprise you guys, but it's okay. But no, Malaysia is going to be better because we're going to do more. That's the reason. And we're going to Kuala Lumpur. So
Emma says, greeting from your own loyal Boyle Club member, Yava. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. Maybe we need a Boyle membership tier. That's a great idea. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Okay, Kyle says Syrians do need a visa as of 2026. Malaysians don't need one to get into Syria. This is a lot of information.
there's like places with monkeys. I was watching videos of people going to like the Batu caves. Guys, there at the Batu caves, there's like over 200 stairs. There's like 23 flights of stairs. I got to get on that damn treadmill.
You're never going to make it. And if you attempt it, it's going to be a medical emergency and they're going to have to fly you out of there, girl.
It's nice there, yeah. If the keeper of the secret could not hold.
Let me tell you all something though. I'm not a naysayer when it comes to the vacation. A part of me kind of wants this to happen because one thing we know is that Foodie will maybe go on like 1 or 2 outings with Salah. And the only thing that fucker is good for is getting good shots of Foodie. So he will be the camera guy and we'll get to see Foodie in the wild. So again, I'm not completely, discouraged that this might happen. I kind of hope that it does.
The way, who am I to burden myself? I'm going to tell Salah that, yeah. That it slips out. I had a feeling it was going to slip out too. It was like so mindless.
If you could just do that about your weight, that would be great. Right, Freya? She'll be miserable.
An extra battery?
That's a good question. When is monsoon season?
Yeah. 3 flights of stairs. Slipped out like a kick fart. We have to clamp down like first thing in the morning. I'm going to go to bed early tonight and then like I'm not going to be on long beezing because I want to get back into a routine,
Meanwhile, she was on for almost 4 hours.
So actually, maybe I should practice on the stairs here. I'm going to do a week of like 15 minutes on the treadmill to 20 minutes, depending how I feel, but at least 15 and do some of.
Why not just go to the mall and walk around? Like, I just don't understand her refusal to walk around the mall. I don't get it.
The weights, like the machines in the gym. And then after a week, we can start building up stamina on the stairs and we're going to be eating stuff like at home. So, I want to like in the morning, I want to do like when I go live tomorrow, I want to like clean out my cupboards and everything. Like,
okay, it's 11:38. It seems that she's missed going live in the morning. Okay, you didn't make the morning stream. We'll see what happens in the afternoon.
Of the stuff that's not good anymore. And then I'm going to show you all the food I have.
You're going to donate your food that you have in the cabinet to the poors again? Are you going to circle around the food court until you find somebody desperate enough to take your box of open Cheez-It, Chantel? We got to know. Be Like Water Baby says he may show 1 or 2 weeks, but bounce after the fun ends. I could see that. I could see it going either way. I could totally see Salah standing Foodie up and keeping the vacation funds. And I can also see this trip actually happening. Whatever happens, I'm here for it. It's going to be something different. And thank you for the super chat, hun.
Make meal plans. Then we're going to do the gym. That's what I'm going to make the content, like preparation for my trip. I can't start on an hour. But eventually I want to get to at least 30 minutes straight of, do short spurts. Yeah.
I'm going to claim ingrown ass hair.
Like less sitting on the couch. I see what you mean.
I think she's afraid of walking. She needs to sit every 2 minutes. She needs a walker at least. Yeah, and that kind of is what I said earlier, Tweet T. That's the reason she won't give the mall footage content of her walking, because she has to take so many breaks. When she goes to the gym, she can film pretending to be on the treadmill, sit down, take breaks, and it never happened. But it did happen, Seattle says health in Thailand was bad and worse for Malaysia. Yep, and it's going to be worse this time. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chat. The sweating is going to fill the boil up again. Oh, she's going to get the boil. The boil's going to be back bigger than ever.
Yeah. True sneakerhead. Eat right.
$20 on another fast food funeral. Hey, Langley, this whole trip thing, she wants us to believe they are going to run and jump in each other's arms when they see each other. Langley, can you imagine? I just hope whatever happens that they film it. Salah, please, if you're going to make us suffer through your presence, we at least ask that you get good full body shots. Amen. Langley, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. This will never happen. Either trip will be canceled and she'll throw a tantrum. This is my mobility level, and Salah loves me. He'll just accept it. Foodie's in. Foodie's not going to be the one that cancels anything. Are you kidding me? She will push through again on death's door to do this trip to see Salah. She will. Now he might cancel. Yes, maybe, but her, no way.
So I feel better in the morning. Yeah, I won't eat too bad tonight, inshallah. There, you got to start today. Not at the gym though. I prefer to work out in the day. I'm always such a nice surprise.
I don't think that you've ever worked out, Foodie, but okay.
Water fasting that doesn't work for me. I have to start like at least eating structured meals for a while. Hey, Lynx. And besides which, water fast, and then actually I want to like eat so much durian, so I'm gonna have to like eat it with protein or something so it doesn't. I love durian. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the monkeys. I saw videos. I want to show you a video. Where's limited? I think once I start exercising and eating better, it was fun though. Yeah.
Reminder: it's February 16th. She's going on vacation, according to her, in March. The end of March. It's February 16th.
No, we have a lot planned. That's why. Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope he's patient, right? Anyways, I'll just yell. No, I'm just joking. Come in a dinghy. Fresh off the boat, bees. We're going for a month. Yeah, we got to shop. So far, so I was like, don't buy anything. I have everything. Like, no, you don't. I'm buying stuff anyways. I'm buying sexy lingerie. I'm buying.
I missed that part. Holy shit. Oh my God. She's dead ass too. She's dead ass. Here you go.
We're going for a month. Yeah, we got to shop.
Listen, in case you all weren't here earlier. Hey, babe. Listen, in case some of y'all did not hear me earlier or you weren't here, let me say it again. Foodie's had a lot of time by herself, and I think she's been exposing herself to certain content. And the mobility scooter does a lot of vibrating, okay? She wants her pickle tickled. Salah. Dell says, dude, remember when she actually had a trainer? Yes, that was like 2017. They started by walking in circles in one of the class studios. That was almost 10 years ago. Bitch, I can't believe we've been here that long. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I don't know who's more insane, her or the people who continue to watch this shit. I mean, it's no different than a TV show being on TV for years and people watching that show every day. Like, it's not unheard of. So I take that back. We're not that crazy. So she's the crazy one. She's in heat. Exactly, MC. Dell, thank you for making us feel better about this whole situation. It's like, what was on TV for 10 years? Some of those series were. I don't know of any specifically, but some were. Yeah. Simpsons. How long has Simpsons been on TV? Years, bitch. Years.
So far, so I was like, don't buy anything. I have everything. Like, no, you don't. I'm buying stuff anyways. I'm buying sexy lingerie. I'm getting my toes done. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to buy lingerie.
Why not though? Like, okay, it's not weird that a woman would want to buy lingerie. It's weird hearing you say it because we always speculate that you and Salah are not physically attractive or active with each other, if you will. So it's so weird that you would walk that back. Are you walking that back because Salah doesn't want you talking about wearing lingerie for him? Are you walking that back because you're embarrassed? Because Salah's more like a friend. Salah's more like a Peter to you, isn't he? So it really is weird and uncomfortable for you to say something like, I'm buying, lingerie for this trip, because it's a normal thing for women or, to want to buy lingerie for their partners on their little vacation. So why did you walk that shit back, Chantel? I'm curious.
Fresh off the boat, bees. We're going for a month. Yeah, we got to shop. So far,
I don't disagree. Two cardinals.
so I was like, don't buy anything, I have everything. Like, no, you don't. I'm buying stuff anyways. I'm buying sexy lingerie. I'm getting my toes done. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna buy lingerie. Yeah, Malaysia is it's a Muslim country, right? So, a whole
Be peace. I'm sure they do.
month. Yeah, teardrop, because it's very far, guys, for me to go. So, and may as well make it that long, but yeah, I know she'll miss me, but I think she's warming up to people, because when my aunt was here, she didn't hide and run. She just stayed on my bed. But my aunt came in and she didn't she goes like this, but no, she just was slow blinking at her. So that's a sign she's getting used to, at least my aunt. Pete's is very calm as well, so he's not loud. My aunt is not loud,
Pete's is not very calm. Pete's rages. We've seen Pete's rage many a time on his live stream. What are you talking about?
I'm loud, but I'm allowed to be. It's so cheap there. Actually, I found Kuala Lumpur, just looking at different things, not really. Salah and I were on video and looking at stuff together, and it's not as cheap as Thailand, I guess.
Business partner lingerie.
It's actually because I'm going to be arriving 2 days later, but that's because of the fact that there's time differences you got to keep in mind as well, right?
Dude, the way she talks, I'm pretty sure they've already got everything booked, which of course if they got a plan a vacation plan to that extent, you would, right? So I don't think any of this is just made up. If you were one of those people who think that, they're just making it up and they're both just lying, I do believe that the plane tickets and the reservations, they've all been made. Or at least to her knowledge.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything in public, but still quite religiously strict. Unlike Thailand, got to be good behavior. Yeah, a lot different than Thailand, yeah. How long the airplane? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long the exact flight is. I have to check. Do you have a special place in mind? Yes, there's a lot, YouTube lover. There's a lot of places, There are 7-Elevens, yeah. But apparently there's not one too close to the hotel, which is good, because if it's right next door, you're tempted to eat there all night, just get snacks and stuff. If it's further away, it's out of sight, out of mind. No late night wieners, Bring a lot of books.
As good as we do that you're going to be sending Salah out no matter where the 7-Eleven is located for late night wieners. Foodie, we know that.
The endless stairs. Did I show you the stairs? I did look up the distance, yeah.
Oh my God, Kyle said her panties will have a little flap on the boil like the onesie pajamas. Time to drain the boil.
Look at these stairs. Oh my God. I can't deal.
I'm sure it'll have
It's going to be fun. I see it as a challenge, honestly. Come on, you son of a...
You've seen that as a challenge. Foodie, you can't walk from your scooter to your couch. Ma'am. You're going to go down, and you're going to go down hard.
And then there's monkeys all on the side. Is there somewhere on the side to sit? There's nowhere to sit? Oh, people just stand there. You could just take a little...
Is there anywhere to sit? Of course. She likes to play with this little game where they use travel to motivate her so she can show Salah how well she's doing without him. I have no idea if it's real or not. That is true. Hello, Anna. Don't you totally want to... You know what, her, when she tells the truth and then laughs and says, just kidding. There's several times when I have that feeling for sure, Anna. And thank you for the support, hun. Yeah, she's looking for a place to sit.
break and stand against the pole if you have to, but it's going to be interesting.
Not necessarily the cupcake recipe, but I could see Salah strapping up. Hey, listen, if he wants to secure the bag, he wants to make sure Big Mama is happy. Salah is as desperate as they come, Wicked Crafter, and I do not think that there's no low that Salah will not go to ensure that he secures the Canadian YouTube/Kick/Twitch/Cameo bag. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if that requires him to purchase a strap-on and get the deed done, yes. For anybody that's saying otherwise, they're delusional and they're not following along, because Salah is one desperate motherfucker. Never forget that. And thank you for the support, hun.
That's what I'm saying. If I lock in now, I may have a chance.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
So yes, that's it. Now you guys know.
I'm not saying that he'll enjoy it by any means. So let's clarify right here and right now. I'm not saying that he will enjoy it, but he will do anything not to go to work. And men out there exist just like Salah. Salah is not the first motherfucker that is willing to go downtown on a beast like Chantel.
I'm gonna get a good
Make sure that they don't have to go to work tomorrow.
workout, yeah. Yeah, they're a challenge for most people, yeah. I'll do them though. Remember I did the stairs at the Big Buddha temple in Thailand? There weren't as many, but there was enough. I can do it, guys. Inshallah. You'll come back a different person. Does he know you've been farting on the stream? I don't know. All he has to do is look around. No, it's not actually. When my husband graduated from boot camp, we stayed at Denny's.
Stop it.
Denny's twice a day. And funds were limited. Oh, is Denny's cheap? There's not really anything cheap here anymore.
Well, most people would rather work. Even dishwasher would rather get a job than stick around and,
More like even like formerly cheap food is not really cheap. No, they didn't weigh me. No, I'm gonna research like restaurants and stuff. I don't know.
Nothing.
If you watched me fart,
Julia. Thank you very much.
I don't think that they
And thank you for your money, and good to see you this morning, ma'am.
care about like social media haters and like previous, what they're looking for at immigration is like criminal history and stuff like that. So ditch the scooter and walk everywhere. I've already explained that, but whatever. Belize was a better idea.
It's a stupid idea. Why would I ever ditch the scooter and walk everywhere? What's wrong with you? Are you not following along? Are you not keeping up? I'm going to go to the gym, okay? Twice a day and at nighttime. Stupid.
Yeah. I don't really want to go to Belize. Actually, San Pedro is in Belize. I was joking. No, I know, but you know what I mean? Well, I've never farted in public in Kuwait, so maybe on camera, but yeah, Hidden Sapphire, yeah. Yep, go in for 1 month. Yes. So, and I guess we'll be live streaming in real life because I don't think I'll have YouTube by then. So, yeah. In the nearest future. Yeah, it's very modern. Kuala Lumpur is a very modern city, so the internet is really fast. I'd say it's almost on par with Singapore. Yeah, I'm going in March. Yeah. No, Glitter Queen, it's not like that at all. Because Kuala Lumpur gets a lot of tourism of all kinds of people, Eurobees, inshallah. Again, I'm getting a couple fans in case one dies. They're not expensive, so just get 2 or something. A lot. It is technically prohibited for unmarried Muslim couples to show what it's like there now, but it's Nookie, address it. I'm just joking. It's gonna be hot, I know. No, it just slipped, like modest, and they're affordable, and they have like some really large sizes. Oh yeah, Coco, I 100% agree. I was like working with ChatGPT. Like it does help me with like ideas, like organizing my day, but I don't follow it. And like content ideas and stuff, and and yeah, you have to like do things for sure. Yeah, I'm just not feeling too great right now.
Then what's the point? So you go through and you have this ChatGPT, help you with your your meals and in your channel and your content, and then you don't take any of the advice or the help that it provides you. So like, are you just for shits and giggles, just for a good time, see what they have to say? And you're like, yeah, all that would work great for me, but I'm totally not going to do it. If same with Chantel's boil, would you still love her? Absolutely not. Anna Peter says, Yava said, ma'am, you're going down and you're going down hard. That was a banger. It's going to happen, Anna. If she steps one diabetic leg on those stairs, it's over. It's over. And I just pray that they are live streaming it in real time. Don't give me, and that, you know what? Oh my God, I didn't think about that, guys. This could totally work out in our benefit. So if she's not filming content for YouTube and she is doing kick around the clock, which I bet that she will. Do you guys remember what happened in Thailand when she climbed into the little tuk-tuk or whatever and she cut out the best part? Her being forced to go live on kick means we get to see everything. I didn't even consider that until just now. That is the content that we all deserve. Wow, that's great. She admitted in this stream that she put on weight since Syria. Really?
She in size 30 is US 12. What?
Anna Peters, thank you for the super chat.
Oh my God. I don't trust it. I'm going to order these things from Shein and then they're going to run small right before my trip and then I'm screwed. Cotton clothes. Yeah. Cotton undies.
Oh my.
You don't want cotton for sure. Vietnam seems
They got white cotton underwear, Chantel. That's exactly what you need.
cool. Yeah, they have food delivery service, but
I bet Salah request that you wear them big old white cotton underwear, don't he?
will OHIP cover you in Malaysia? They do cover emergencies, but I'm going to look into travel insurance, I think. Pennington's bees.
Don't worry, guys. She's big ballin'. She's got it like that.
Is all polyester. Forget it. Scrape. It's weird to see, like, imagine me like doing a huge trip like that in like a short amount of time because I'm sealing right now. Like I get it. Yeah. Polyester garbage. Oh. Have you ever seen the movie Polyester? Torrid bees.
Incoming.
Malaysian food. It's kind of like Thailand food. I'm thinking like a lot of noodles, like Asian food.
Sweet tea.
But it's like mostly halal because it's, Muslim country. I just want to bees with the monkeys. Like that's my big thing is seeing the monkeys. Like I think that would be so cool. Just get bummy t-shirts and pants. You're not there to impress. True. I mean, Salah's seen me at my worst. I'm not really, but I do want to like, be cute. Lots of peanuts, like peanut sauce. Yum. It's a Muslim Asian mix. Hello, Emerald.
She usually does go commando, but I think she might make an exception for undies considering the boil and the said leakage. I don't know though. She might just let that shit go down her leg. I'm not sure when it comes to Chantel. Langley says, I watched a Malaysia video last night. That place looks beautiful, but very busy. How will she do this? Langley, I don't know, but I'm here to watch it all. I am. My guess, if she makes it to Malaysia, she'll have 1 or 2 outings, maybe. And the rest of the time will be spent in the hotel room eating 7-Eleven wieners. And so the 2 outings, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That is the excitement that March is going to bring us. Okay. That's what we have to look forward to in our life. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. Thank you for the super chat, hun. They'll grab her book bag too. Are you talking about the monkeys? That's wild.
So will Pete be scooting to Walmart? He will never. Bees and monkey style. No, he won't. She's going to be fixed. So tomorrow night she has to fast for 10 hours. So I set an alarm. She's going on the 17th. Did you hear that, BG? BG?
Okay, what do you guys think? Let's see what the poll is at so far. Do you think the BG will get spayed tomorrow? Right now, we're at 23% say yes and 77% say no. I feel like Foodie knows that she would not come back from this. If she's, bragging about this trip vacation that she's taken Salah on, she would totally catch so much shit if she did not get that cat fixed. I think she might have already paid for it. If not, then I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, but a part of me says no. Exactly, Cabela. Exactly. I mean, they would come after her and come after her hard if she did not get that cat fixed, and she knows it.
We gotta train Pete on the scooter. He won't go on it. If I hadn't seen my man for 6 months, I'd want to look hot, honey. Right? You know. I want to get like
We don't know.
some nice cotton, like thin cotton leggings to put under, and wear like a nice flowy cotton, like nice light dress or something. Yeah, like I'll get a couple of those, like moo style. I don't know.
Okay, and again, I think it was Tweet T that just said this. She's not buying her. She could go ahead and buy this. Who the fuck won't buy clothes because they're scared that they won't fit? I mean, okay. Let me fix that, because anybody who is on a weight loss journey, anybody who is on the jab, anybody who's had weight loss surgery, of course, 30 days, things could really change, girls. Okay, clothes could be baggy. You might want to wait until last minute. I don't think for a second that Foodie is not buying clothes because she believes that they're going to be too big on her. I think she thinks that they're not going to fit. So she needs to wait until the last minute to buy dresses and stretch pants. Let that sink in that we are talking about dresses, something that you could lose a little weight, gain a little weight, and they should still fit you. The same with the spandex that she plans on wearing, but she wants to wait until the last minute is very, very, very telling. Yes, moo-moos, basically.
Pants, they just like they're more stuffy. What? Cajun boiled peanuts with neck bone sausage. What? Wow. Taco Bell Malaysia? My eye. How long am I streaming today?
Pizza's going to, according to her, pizza's going to be there for the whole time that she's gone. That's what she says.
Excuse me. That's true, Froggy. Where should I get my clothes from then? For fat people. What do I have already that I can bring? Nothing. This hijab is so light. Maybe I'll bring this. Dresses are the way to go. I've never had boiled peanuts. Pete's nuts. Hi, Carefree. Oh, thank
That Pete's will hurt the cat. It's just the fact that it's who could leave their cat, you know, especially when the cat is so attached to her. She doesn't like other people for 30 days. And that's what she's claiming. She's only going to be gone for 30 days. I say longer. When I started my weight loss journey, I knew not to buy or stock up on clothes until I lost a good amount and the weight loss slowed, but she's not serious about it. She won't think like that. Exactly, Jordy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. A koala, yeah. Cuddle a koala. Biker shorts under. Yeah, like kind of cotton biker shorts or something. Amazon has big people stuff. What stream schedule? There is one? Just yeah, don't listen to me when it comes to schedules for now. I'm not sure. Penningtons. Look up Nuda's Colony. What are boiled peanut? Hey, Cocoa Pickles. Yeah, like this material, like what's the best? The Jersey ones are the hottest, right? I need to on Amazon. Seriously, everyone give them a good review. Like, yes, this fat lady I watch on YouTube is 50 pounds over the limit. Actually, if it is 330, then I'm 20 pounds. Coffee because there's sugar in the donut. But spay recovery, all of the Windows is overpriced. For a whole month, I don't know. A little bit of Rita. I'll be right back. Peach Mountain Dew.
Damn it. I hate when that happens. That's okay. Anyway, so let me repeat what I was saying. I was sitting here talking about this shit, right? When I watched this, I remember her saying it was her last day, and then today she was locking in, right? So I knew that, and she even says, like, I'm gonna order, some of my favorite foods, basically like a fast food funeral, but not going like too crazy with it. But I never seen what she got. The only thing I seen was that she went to Tim Hortons. So she ends up scooting over to Tim Hortons, getting herself, I think, a Boston cream donut and a coffee. And I'm like, damn. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking and I'm looking. I'm like, did this motherfucker really not get any food to eat? No way. And then I get to the part to where I see the KFC container. And I was like, of course she got KFC. Why would she not get KFC? I don't know why. That's just so funny. So this was her last hurrah. And today, when she wakes up, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think that she's been live yet because nobody has said so in the chat. And there's probably a reason why you haven't seen Foodie. It's not because she's still asleep. No, she's up. It's because, unfortunately for her, it just did not happen. And she's already more than likely ate her leftover KFC or ordered something else or ate a pot pie or maybe a ravioli. I don't know. You catch my drift, right? She back charges at KFC. What do you mean? Like a chargeback on the KFC? Probably. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about today. I've got to call it quits here. I just want to make sure that Foodie had her last meal before she wakes up today and she locks in so she can go on her big, super fun, exciting, romantic vacation to Malaysia next month. And we know you got this, Chantel. You got this, girl. You're going to be a skinny legend. Don't even worry about it. Let me end the poll. Will BG get spayed tomorrow? 641 votes. 73% say no and 27% say yes. I will say this much. Even though the majority says no, those numbers are a little different than what they normally would be. I feel like they would be a lot higher on the no. So there is a few people that have hope that you just made it back. Big birthday. You'll have to watch on the replay, girl. There are a few more people that believe in you that you're actually going to get the cat fixed before you gunt off to Malaysia. I think you know better. You better have it fixed. It's my freaking soundboard over here that does it, Fruity, but I'm using StreamYards. But I think I'm going to switch over back to Streamlabs pretty soon so we can do like little animations and stuff. I kind of miss that. Even though I like being able to pin y'all's comments and everything, I think the other way is a better way to do it. Duco says, do we still believe Chantel will stay in Malaysia? I'm so confused, Duco, and I kind of talked about that at the very beginning of the stream about as far as like Foodie's financial situation. You know how she's able to play it so cool after losing her monetization and how she's managed. It looks like, I guess, that she's managed to pay her bills. At least that's the way that she's making it look. And then she's planning this trip to Malaysia. So originally my theory was that, and I kind of still think that she isn't paying her rent and that she will stay in Malaysia as long as she can and get evicted and leave Pete's to deal with that. That is the kind of person that Foodie is at the end of the day. And if that's not the case, and Foodie really has managed to pay her bills, however she's doing that, whether it be feeder content, whether it be maybe she's making enough through Kick, which I don't see fucking how. And another thing that I thought, and I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree, but I'm just going to throw it out there because it had been talked about before, like when her grandma passed away. So what if, and it doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with her grandma, right? What if there's some kind of trust? Like, it's not unheard of for people to leave their children and their grandchildren trust behind, you know? What if there's like stipulations to this trust fund or whatever for Foodie, and that is what they are using? And again, this is far-fetched. I just want to put it out there because we're also speculating that feeder content is paying for her life now. Okay. So I just want to put it out there as an option. I'm not saying that it's one that I necessarily believe, but the money has to be coming from somewhere. So maybe there's some kind of trust fund or something for Chantel with certain stipulations. And now that she's not making money on YouTube, maybe her mom was somehow allowed to access that and pay her bill. I don't know. She's got me stumped on that one. I wish I really did know the situation because it's a curiosity, I guess. It's far-fetched. I don't believe her grandmother had a trust. So what about her grandfather? And I mean, I know that he's still alive. I understand that, but her grandfather does seem to be well off financially compared to like her grandma and her mom and them. And there were people who were speculating that her grandpa had given her money to pay her bills. So maybe something along those lines. I don't know, guys. I don't think we're ever going to know because Foodie refuses to tell us the truth. And she wants us to believe that her handsomest husband, who's totally successful and makes all this money in Syria, where most people make maybe $50 a month, is taking care of her and paying her bills. So there's that. Her grandmother didn't have money. Yeah, I don't think it necessarily is coming from the grandmother, but maybe the grandfather. I don't know. Anyways, Duco's, I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm stumped on as far as this vacation, her coming back, eviction. What I said this morning, when we first got started, is this is going to be something we are just going to have to watch and see what happens. Let the story play out in real time, and we'll go from there. You don't need cash if you have credit. Maybe her mom has credit. Even if her mom had credit, I don't believe for a second that her mom would, I don't know, pay for any of her shit. I don't think her mom has it like that. No, I'm going to have to say no to that one. Exactly, Debbie's World. $2,000 for rent and utilities, food. Yeah, we're talking a lot of money that she has to pay just to survive in the situation that she's in now. And then you want to add on that she's going on vacation in March. It's just crazy to me. I don't believe she had a trust, but if she did, they can put stipulations on it. It can be even as simple as increments. Also, just because Gran didn't have money doesn't mean she hasn't been setting it up. That's also true. Cash for Boyle. Gash. Well, I went in on that. So we're willing to help fund your vacation and everything else, Chantel, if you just give us the link and let us know where to sign up. I'll pay to watch the Boyle drain. All right. Well, I'm going to end it here. Love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.
Giddy up!